I love that it asks me if I'm sure. That's one of the times I actually really want a software to ask me if I'm sure. Um, excellent connection. Why, thank you.
I had that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Awesome. All right.
The last time you actually uploaded anything to YouTube was
Yeah.
the Chef Wanted Q&A
Yeah.
2 years ago.
So this is a nice little sequel, I think.
It is. It's a
Yeah.
2-year anniversary of the.
Yeah. All right. Edit details. Upload thumbnail. Let me see thumbnail. There. What's the title, do you think, for this live stream? Chef Wanted cancellation showcase or something, like.
I don't think I wouldn't emphasize cancellation. I'd say Chef Wanted showcase or Chef Wanted reveal, like Chef Wanted full reveal or Chef Wanted full showcase. Chef Wanted hyphen.
Yeah.
Full showcase.
Yeah.
Developer
Yeah.
showcase.
XX Chef Wanted hyphen full showcase developer showcase hyphen XX.
I'm just
Yeah.
copying what you said for the Q&A.
Full developer showcase. What's the description, do you think? Or do we? I guess we can add that like when the stream is over, maybe. No one looks at a stream description.
Yeah, we can do it afterwards.
Yeah. All right. So. So that's the thing. If I set it to public, will it just immediately go public, or do I actually get like a start stream button or something?
Yeah, I think it goes public immediately.
That's
I
fucking
had an
dumb.
Unlisted stream. I had an unlisted stream.
Yeah.
No one had a link to it, and it had 0 views. And someone commented.
Yeah. Unlisted videos aren't like bulletproof. I'm gonna set this to be unlisted so far. No, I'm not gonna do that. Hang on, because I want to set everything else, all the other settings. No, YouTube, this is not made for kids. My video contains paid promotion. Nope. Tags. Video language.
Tags are useless now.
Yeah. Sort by, I don't fucking know. Save. Right. God damn. This is nerve-wracking. Why don't they have like a giant button that says go live or something, like go public, right? Or something.
Twitch does. I'm pretty sure Twitch does this video.
Yeah. I am gonna set it to public. Oh, wait, should I maybe, like, what do you call it? Like, share my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think I'm gonna just share my entire screen, honestly.
Okay.
It should be fine.
Risky.
Yeah. Let me see. Nah, I think it's fine. Just hang on. Come on, Discord. I really hope this doesn't like lag immensely.
I mean, I doubt it.
Yeah. Go live. There we go.
There we are.
Right. And I'm still in excellent connection, apparently. My internet is just completely awesome. Right. Public. Are we ready?
Yeah. Okay. So you're streaming right now, I think.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh shit, yeah, you are. Wow, okay.
Damn. I can see one viewer, so I don't know.
That's me.
Right.
At the very least. Okay.
Yeah. So should we like maybe tweet up some stuff?
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
I'm trying to find out how I can do my thing on the thing. Hang on. Turn down the volume on my phone. We got 3 viewers. We've already got some people. I'm imagining this is coming in through the, yeah, here people are in the chat. I can see. I'm just going to...
I'm pretty sure this has appeared in subscription boxes.
Yeah, it should have, I think.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's in mine.
Yeah. Nice. 6 viewers. Top record. All right. No, I don't want to add a video. YouTube, come on. The hell. Live chat. Just give me the chat. Like. Ugh. Let me try doing the thing you said about making it like pop out.
Yeah, the pop-out chat on your phone
Yeah.
or your tablet. That's like a second monitor.
Yeah, tablet.
Very,
Do you think I'm a millionaire?
Oh, am I a moderator on your chat? I think I am now.
Oh, it's been like 5 seconds and you've already got a FNAC 4 question. How's it
Yeah.
feel, Emil?
Oh no. Guess I'll have to delay it another month. We had a good run.
Yeah, another month.
Yeah. Anyway, let me
March
see.
2025 to what the fuck month comes after March? April 2025.
Oh yeah, I have to.
Okay. I'm gonna time out this guy because he's just spamming FNAC calls.
Yeah, thanks. Awesome.
Kane and Sean are a bit quiet. Okay.
Crap.
Well, can you turn our volume up on Discord?
Yeah, I guess it's on normal.
There
It's
you go.
just whether it's gonna be loud in my ears or whatever.
Okay. Hopefully that's okay, guys.
Yeah.
Sean is quiet naturally, but we'll try and speak up.
Yeah. All right. So, let me see. Yeah, it defaults to like to the mobile phone thing, or whatever. I guess I have to go to the desktop menu, desktop site.
Yeah, there's a button like, well, you can see on the top on your screen right now on your desktop. There's
Yeah.
3 buttons, sorry, 3 dots in the top right of the live chat. That option will give you a pop out. So your best bet is to get that on your phone.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying, but it keeps like just defaulting to phone mode. Yeah.
That's
I'm
annoying.
gonna try manually typing in the. Nope, it doesn't want to.
Well, do you want us to just keep an eye on chat?
I mean, yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't think we'll have to play in like full screen either. So I can probably see the chat. Yeah. 59 viewers. Wow. Amazing. 74. Wow. This is really happening.
Yeah, it's finally
Nicely.
happening.
Yeah. And I've been wanting to stream for like a while as well. This mic I got is like a year old.
What, your mic?
Yeah, my mic. Yeah. I got a microphone like in the beginning of 2020. And I figured, hey, now I can stream like every week. But but it never
What were you
happened.
gonna do? What was the plan?
I don't know, man. Like Lego games or something. Just you know. Yeah. Like I don't know. I really want to play some like my favorite old games, like for PC, obviously, like that I can actually
yeah.
stream and just talk about game design. Honestly.
I know.
Yeah.
I get. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
There's always 2021.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. It's still a young year. All right.
I still want to. I want to do the same thing, but I fear that if I do that, people will just be like, "Why aren't you working on Pop Goes? Why aren't you working on
Yeah.
on other
I don't want to turn into Yandev either. Like just doing it
Yeah,
all the
no,
time.
yeah, you don't want to get into an addiction where you just
Yeah. I mean,
never do
yeah.
things.
Anyway, let me just. Yeah, I'm gonna retweet what you tweeted. Nice. Right. So. Let me just close this tab just in case it starts playing music. Right. Yeah, so we're still waiting. I guess we can wait until it's like full.
100 views.
100 views? Well, we're on.
We're
We're on.
at
Yeah,
almost
we're
200.
almost 200. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can wait.
Wow.
I mean, if we wait 15 minutes out, like or 15 minutes, we have like it's like a whole hour. You know, like it's
Sure. Yeah.
on the
yeah,
hour
we'll
or
wait until
whatever.
the hour,
Yeah.
So that everyone
me
knows.
see.
We'll start on the hour, whatever hour that is for you.
Yeah.
The first thing we'll do is we'll show off the game.
Right.
We have a playable, demo of some parts of the game. Yeah, and we'll play that first, and then we'll go through all the story as much as we can.
Right. Let me see.
And
It says something up here about like a keyframe frequency or some shit. I don't know. Settings. Can I do settings mid-stream?
oh yeah,
Have we really come this far as humanity? Like, oh my god. I can't see anything about a keyframe frequency, so I'm just gonna not bother. Yeah. Anyway, 200 viewers. A lot of people are. Just yeah. Right.
Okay, Ojum has said I need to turn up my mic again.
So you need to turn up your mic.
I can't do anything. My mic. I'm on Discord. I can't do.
God
my mic's
damn.
at max.
That's insane.
Yeah, I've got my mic at absolute maximum.
Yeah.
This is on your side, unfortunately.
That's dumb. Maybe it is something to do with like the.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Look. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, guys.
Turn on the volume.
How
There
are
we
we
go.
sounding? It's us. Can you hear us better now?
It should be better. Yeah. I just have to turn down everything else, the game and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. 202 viewers. A lot of likes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it might be beneficial to put a warning on screen that this is nothing to do with candies because we're getting a lot.
I am here, Sonic. I'm just not speaking.
Yeah, Sean is here.
Wow.
Sean is here. We've got the full team EKS.
The title says Chef Wanted. You know.
I know there should be enough.
So
I know there should be enough.
I can probably let me just hang on. Text.
Yeah, guys, this has nothing to do with Candies 4. Candies 4 is still in development, but this isn't about that. It's about another game that we started like only a few months after Candies 4 was announced, I think. Maybe a year, actually. It's been a while. So don't ask about Candies 4. Unless you got like a legit question, then maybe. But don't just ask, oh, Candies 4! It's about Candies 4. No.
There we go.
Hey, look at this.
Oh man, if I could animate it to blink or something, that would be nice. Yeah, let's put this in the corner. All right. Right. Just reading chat. Lots of peeps.
Seems like we're kind of balancing out at around 200 views. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I am timing out people who are asking about Candies 4 like a dickhead. Like just ask
Yeah.
What is Candies 4?
I mean, I can, yeah, let me just like address it. Five Nights at Candy's 4 is obviously still in development. Like, hence the game page still being up. You know, you can go onto my Twitter to find the game page, I think. I linked it in my, like as a pinned tweet on my Twitter. So, yeah, you can go in there to basically get everything up to speed on like the content and whatnot. I've given some like quite a few updates with information on the game that not everyone might be like entirely up on, you know. So yeah, I can't really release anything new so far. I'm kind of busy with a lot of other stuff, but the entire Fastbear fanverse has been a very good motivator, definitely. So yeah.
Money.
The big monies. Yeah, but also like the ability to be able to like play one of my own games on like something like the Nintendo Switch. That would be like a dream come true.
It's probably.
So yeah. All right.
I mean, other stuff you're working on is still related to Candies. Like you're still doing the stuff with the ports. So it's not like you just abandoned Candies.
Yeah. I'm
People,
still working on
we
the updates.
Yeah,
which
I mean, we
are-
haven't.
Yeah.
It's not like Chef Wanted has even been a distraction because we haven't worked on Chef Wanted.
No, not. I mean, the only distraction has been this whole like, you know, this past week, like actually addressing the cancellation. You know?
Yeah.
That's it. But it's
Prior
nice to
to
get
that-
that over with.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just, you know.
Yeah, so this stream
Yeah.
is obviously for people who knew about Chef Wanted. Like this Chef Wanted
Yeah.
was initially. I mean, the previous video on your channel was about Chef Wanted. That was almost 2 years ago. So yeah, it's Chef Wanted is an RPG that Emil, Sean, and me. Sean's my girlfriend. She's next to me. She's an artist. We're all making this game in late 2018, all the way up until late 2019, and then we started working on stuff for the fanverse. Okay, like Poplar's
Actually, I
Evergreen.
think you got that wrong. I think it was late 2019 we started on the game.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. Late 2019 is when we started the fanverse, dude. Because the fanverse
What?
began in January 2020. Yeah, I'm right. We started in late 2018, dude.
Nah,
It was
wait, there's
December, it
no
was December
way.
2018 we started. Dude, the stream
There's
you
no
you have
way.
on your channel is from
Right.
February 2019,
Hmm.
which is early 2019.
Oh yeah, late 18. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was December
Yeah, I was
2018. That
completely
was when the
like
game came out.
fucking like yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
And 2020 did a dent in everyone's calendar, obviously.
yeah, we
Uh,
all just kind of
yeah.
forgot about 2020. That's all
Yeah.
gone. But
2020 was a month. It was a long month.
yes, a very long month.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started in late 2018,
Right.
and we developed it for a good year, maybe 14 months or so, and then we had to move on to stuff for the fanverse. You obviously made Candy's Remastered, and
Yeah.
you were working on Candy's 4 throughout this game as well. And then we were also working on Popco's Arcade and Popco's Evergreen, and now we're here. And here we only about a week ago we announced that we were just not going to work on Chef Wanted anymore. It was a very good, very big, very cool game, but it was just not worth working on anymore. Um, because we had obviously the other projects which were making us money eventually, and they had a much bigger audience. And Chef Wanted was had a lot done for it. It was completely planned out, but there was still a lot of work that needed to be done, and it just didn't feel worth it for us. So, unfortunately, we are canceling this game, but we're going to show everything we made, and we're going to talk about everything we were going to make. And even though you can't play the game, it is hopefully going to be fun to learn about what we were going to do and learn about what the game was going to be. So yeah, we will
Yeah.
begin in about 10 minutes. And the first thing we'll do is we'll show off the game itself. We'll show off the demo we made.
Yeah. It's fair to call it a demo, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone says, why couldn't the game just be put on hiatus until you get the time to work on it? Well, it was
Ooh.
on hiatus since
Yeah.
late 2019. I'm pretty sure early 2020.
Yeah.
And the longer the game is on a hiatus, first of all, the less interested we are to go back to it, obviously, and also the more outdated the content gets. You know, the more embarrassing it is to look back at that content and go, "Oh my God, I could do that so much better now," and like that's so outdated, and I don't really want people to even play this game anymore because it's not representative of what we're capable of, right? So if we had finished it straight away and then released it, we'd be fine, right? We could just leave it alone. But we're now having to go back to game content that we made 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Well, sorry, yeah, 2 years ago, and yeah, it just isn't satisfying anymore, right? So that's why we're not going to just leave it on a hiatus because it's still likely to be cancelled eventually, right? And it's unlikely we'll ever find an opportunity where it's worthwhile to get back to Chef 100 purely because the fanverse is making us obviously more inclined to work on our main series, being Candies and Popcos. So that's
Yeah.
why it's not on a hiatus. We did it. We do actually talk about this in the news post
Yeah.
on our
Pretty
on
much.
the page.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's obviously read that first if you want some context. Will you guys post the demo you're going to play made
No.
the on the game job? No,
No.
we won't. We won't post this demo. Mostly,
It's not very complete in terms of like actual like gameplay. It's more like a engine tech demo at this point.
yeah, it's a
Kinda.
proof of concept. Yeah, showing off everything we
Yeah.
could do, and also we're still planning on probably reusing a lot of what we have made here.
Yeah.
Either literally the code or the ideas, right?
Yeah.
So just releasing that demo, it's better to keep it private for now, right?
Yeah.
But we will likely release a small part of the game that we don't have any intentions of remaking or reusing, and we'll show that later. So that we'll have that at least. It's not a big part, but yeah, don't expect a demo.
Oh hey. Shit.
It's your brother.
Yeah, my brother's here. Let me just. I thought he was a mod. Let me just make sure I'm actually modding the right person. Yeah, there we go. I thought he was a mod already, but never mind.
Someone says, how far along did you get in development? Quite far. I mean, gameplay wise, we had the basics sort of programmed.
We had the
actually.
actual like code for a lot of the functionality of the
Yeah,
game.
it was all sort of ready.
It was just the content did you actually make. It's like making the entirety of Mario Maker, but then not using the engine to actually make the levels.
Yeah, not
For
making
the
the
game,
levels.
you
Yeah,
know? Yeah.
and there were a
kind of
lot
what
of
it
levels.
was. Yeah, that's the thing. And also
And
like
they were big.
implementing this stuff in the engine we used is also like a big workload on its own. Yeah, so like, and we had to obviously like, we also mentioned this in the update post. We wanted to redo the basically the backgrounds for the levels because they were made very very like uh, cheaply, kind of, in a way.
Yeah, they're very
Like
basic.
they were very basic and looked the same. And I think maybe actually for new players, like I honestly we don't know because we've been working on the game and we are kind of biased towards knowing the game. But I think for new players it might have been kind of difficult to actually find your way around many of these levels because of how similar the
Yeah, they
environments
all
just
look
look to each
similar.
Yeah,
other.
well,
Yeah.
well, the levels were initially just I did pixel art props, and then Kane would place them around the levels.
Yeah.
There were a lot of props, but there's still a point where they're all just rooms with props, like the same props over and over again.
Yeah, lots of shelves.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you'll see, obviously, the one way to tell the floors are apart, they all have a different theme color, which does change the wall
The wall
color,
color,
and
yeah.
I think tinted the floor. Did you end up doing that or leave it
Probably.
as that?
No, I think only the walls, but it was a key card you had.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then we'll show you as well some of the drafts where I was going to be doing the backgrounds that each floor then had a distinct theme, so it wasn't the same, like posters and
Yes.
Yeah.
Like one of the floors was like merchandise.
one of the floors was merchandise. One of them was going to be like industrial pipework level.
Like a big boiler room.
Yeah, boiler room. And they never got past the very sketch pages because these maps got massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a lot of pixel art to do. And I think also
A
like
lot.
the initial pixel art, you know, it was fine. It was good. But I think with the map sizes growing, the pixel art became like
More samey.
yeah, more samey. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and what was funny is that when we started working on this game, another game released, which became quite inspirational for us. I wonder if Sean can remember what game it is.
Is it Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, it was Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, sick themed floors. It's
Yeah.
such a good idea.
Luigi's Mansion 3 had a hotel, and each floor, despite all being a hotel, had wacky themes about it. Like there was one that was like a circus, or
One was a gym, one was a
yeah, like a
desert
yeah.
temple. Yeah.
And we were like,
It's very
okay,
cool.
right, let's do that then.
Let's do that. Let's rip off Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, that was fun. And yeah, it just would have taken too long. And like Sean said, we'll show off some of what we had planned. And I don't think any of the pixel art was finished like properly, but you'll see the ideas we had planned. And yeah, it would have taken us months. And obviously Sean's already busy with other stuff. She's a traditional artist, so she's already doing like FNAF artwork. She's just doing concept art for Popgoes. So she's already really busy. And having to spend months and months on concept art, sorry, on pixel art, would have just been a
Yeah.
hassle.
It sucks because I didn't want to cancel this game.
Yeah, and we
It's
not
really
wanted.
cool. It's still very cool, but I don't think I would have. I
It
said to
took its
myself,
toll.
okay, because I remember at one point when we were talking about it, and you're like, see how much you can do, and then we're like, if I can do one room in that hour, and then you go, actually, wait, there's 200 rooms.
Yeah,
This will
Yeah.
take 200 hours.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Unfortunately.
It took its toll on you. I mean, it was stressful as hell,
yeah.
and it just yeah.
Anyway,
Right, I
Right.
think it's the hour.
Yeah, it is. And we're at 250. Oh, it just dropped. No, it just gained 3 more viewers. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, so we have like some playable content to show off. Let me just see if I can even find it. Did I just not like hang on. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Where is it? Here it is.
Yeah,
Yes, someone just asked. Oh, you can set this up, Emma. I'll answer some questions. Someone says, "Will the three of you work on anything else under Team EKS again?" Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we already. If you read the news post that we released, oh, nice fade in Emil. Nice, jeez.
There was a fade? Oh, wow. Nice.
It faded out. Yeah. Okay, now we can get the game cool. If you read the news post, you'll see that we're actually trying to reuse a lot of the ideas from Chef Wanted for another game in the far future.
Confidential.
Yeah, very confidential, very secret, but you guys will love it. Okay, right, here's the game.
Yeah.
Emma, take it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna first start by checking the audio, if everyone can hear stuff like properly. How about you guys?
Yeah. Wait, so we can't hear the game.
No.
You can't hear the game. Oh, great. What the
Can
hell?
you hear the game?
Yeah, I can hear it fine.
Okay, this is something you'll need to do on your OBS.
Yeah, it's weird because OBS is it's definitely playing.
Is this windowed?
You-
Oh, never mind, Emil. I am.
Did the screen.
Emil.
It was.
Playing.
It was
Okay.
Kane.
Emil,
Emil.
move your
Right.
cursor.
What?
I had the stream muted.
All
I
right.
had the stream muted because otherwise we can hear ourselves.
Oh, right.
So
We don't.
But
we
yeah,
don't,
okay.
we don't need the sound, but the
That's
chat is
okay.
saying the audio is fine.
Right. So this
I
isn't too
am-
loud? Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to start a brand new game, basically. Also, I think everyone will like that we have this amazing CRT shader on, really making the game look like it's an old game.
It's crispy.
Yeah, it's
It is,
very nice.
it is.
Makes it look like not just pixel art, so it's very nice. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So we already have a game. It's a blank game, but I'm still going to have to delete it. So I'm going to hold my button.
Look at
There
that
we go.
shit. Look at that.
That's some top quality triple
Away
A
with
stuff.
that. Now let's start the game.
Got some compliments already.
There we are.
Love the boss.
The manager.
The boss man himself.
I'm going to turn down the audio just a bit.
This is some
There we
people's
go.
first look at the manager.
Yep.
Actually, I did tweet it. Never mind.
If they haven't seen it, it's because they don't follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, which is wrong. They
Yeah.
should follow me.
Shit.
All right. So here we have Bonnie speaking. He doesn't have a dialogue image right now, but you can recognize his voice on the blue text.
Yeah, so he'd be on the left side.
Yeah.
Emil,
What?
before you go to the next box, this stream has been detected as geometry dash.
Is that a compliment or not? I can't
Okay,
tell.
I'm gonna have to. What?
Yeah,
Should we tag this math?
Edit. Hang on. I just see gaming.
game title.
like-
No, underneath that, like, yeah,
Yeah.
do Five Nights at Freddy's. I know
uh,
you guys can't see this. Yeah, that'll do.
Geometry dash.
Yeah, I wonder
Special.
if it's just because of pixel art.
Maybe.
You must have seen pixel art. There you go, it's changed. It says Five Nights at Freddy's now. Good stuff.
Oh, okay. Got some Chica fans in the chat.
Nice.
Do you want to read this out, Emil? Can you do some voices for
No. not since my fan games stream there. I'm not gonna do voices anymore.
Oh yeah, the fan games at Reddit.
Yeah. No thanks.
All right, just
Yeah.
read it out, guys. You can do voices if you'd like. Okay.
It's hidden.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd never noticed that Freddy didn't move.
Yeah,
Like-
he's not. He's
Yeah.
got no idle animation.
Yeah, I guess
He's just a bit of a weirdo.
That's
Yeah,
because
he's
he's the
just
pro
an-
tag,
Oh.
you know? Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a blank slate for us
Yeah.
to experience
Yeah.
this.
exactly.
And yeah, so Emil did all the character art in this, so he did a very
Yeah.
good job.
thanks.
And I did the environment stuff.
Yeah. And also the coding this beautiful dialogue system
Ah,
works
I
like a
know.
charm. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And this is probably the longest cutscene in the game.
Yeah, it's the intro, so
Yeah.
it explains everything.
it does give you a very good idea
Yeah.
of the characters' personalities, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. That's also one of the reasons that this game was like really fun to develop. It actually like had characters, you know?
Yeah, it was an RPG that actually spent time turning them into,
Yeah.
very cool people and stuff, not just
Yeah.
swearing.
Right.
Right.
So here the manager actually turns into a quest giver and he gives us the actual like goal of the game.
Yeah, the instructions.
Yeah.
Sonic, this is a family-friendly stream. I'd
It's
like
not,
to.
yeah, thankfully.
I saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. That's funny.
Disgusting.
Just Alexa says, whatever you do next, can you add a fast forward button for dialogue scenes? Actually, there is a fast forward button
There
in
is.
this.
I'm
Emerald's just playing it.
literally just playing through it so people can read it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a fast forward. If we ever need to reboot the game, I'll definitely fast forward.
And you can see how it looks. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's much fun.
This is good content, though.
Yeah,
Like,
you got
skip it.
You got to play it.
This
Yeah.
is all we have to show, guys. Pay attention.
You guys better be paying attention because there's gonna be a pop quiz.
All right, and we're in the game.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was an introduction to the game, and the manager has now given us the task of making one pizza.
Yep.
So in the top right, you'll see there's one dough needed, one sauce needed, and then one topping needed. Right. So the goal here is to go downstairs with the red key card
And your beautiful chef hat.
and the chef hat, which Freddy is now donning, and we'll go to floor -1, which is the first level, and find the ingredients. And you find the ingredients by going through. Hold on, Emma's going to demonstrate something.
Nah, I was just
Yeah, the manager is aware whether you're in front of the desk
Yeah.
or not. He doesn't like it when you're on the back of the desk. Anyway, so yeah, we'll go downstairs, find the ingredients, and fight some pests. And the pests will get in the way of the ingredients, and that's basically the whole game. And then you go upstairs and bring the ingredients to the kitchen. Someone asked what was used to make the music. I made all the music in FL Studio using some plugins. It's the same plugins I use for the Pockers arcade games. And I've talked about it before, so you can probably find it online. So Foxy is now the replacement singer because Freddy's been taken over. Freddy has taken over the cooking. Some people ask why doesn't Chica take over? Presumably because she has the Let's Eat on her bib. Well, the manager has outright said the reason is because he just doesn't trust them. Freddy is this completely innocent, strange being who has absolutely no opinions of his own and probably won't get into any arguments, right? So he trusts Freddy the most, and also he's on the front of the pizzeria.
It's just a plot device, guys. Don't.
It really is. Chica is she's a different person in this game. It's a different universe, right? And in this game, Chica is a playwright. She writes plays for the show stage, and she performs and stuff like that.
Right. So yeah, let's move on to the basement.
Yep. So this is the elevator.
Yeah.
So we'll be going down to floor -1 with the key card we were given.
Some nice elevator music.
Yeah, amazing elevator music. So this is the first version of that is Sean's voice, yeah. The S of Team EKS. So yeah, this is the original version of the basement. So as you can see, it's very barren.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on.
Oh, there's some enemies. I just want to demonstrate. You have a pause menu as well, where you can see a bunch of different things. You can see your items here, which are primarily health items right now. I can use one if I want. Obviously, I have full health right now, so that doesn't work. Then you have your key items, which are essentially ones you can never lose. They're the ones that just, exist in the game, I guess, because it's an RPG. Yeah,
you can't use them.
Yeah. Here's your map. This is the only room in the basement that I have explored so far, so this is the only one that shows up. Stats that you would normally see. Right now it doesn't actually display any stats, but yeah. Settings and quit game, all this stuff. So, yeah. Oh, walked straight into a bird.
Pigeon really wanted to fight.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see if we can try attack or scare. Should we let the chat decide?
Yeah, alright. First answer. The first answer will do. Someone says don't have mercy with them. I think that means attack. Go for an attack.
Well, let's do an attack.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's so people can see that's a rhythm game basically, and so is that.
Yeah. I had to actually press a button to block the attack at the right time.
It's the spacebar, yeah, in this game.
Oh, dead.
Pigeon's dead. So to defeat a pest, you can either kill them by bringing their health down to 0, or you can scare them away by bringing their fear up to 100%. And you do either of that, with attack or scare, respectively. So you can kill all the enemies, or you can scare them off. That's the first ingredient, which is a dough.
It's just an old box. Oh well.
It's an old box, guys.
Yeah.
Footprints.
Yeah. They're kind of faint because it's water right now, I guess. Oh,
yeah.
Oh well. Oh, 3
Horde
rats.
Battle.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
You might. I don't know. Can you survive this? Oh, maybe.
I can. I mean, I have some health items, I believe.
It's true.
So,
yeah.
Should we scare this time? I guess.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
So the difference here is that Emil has to hold the scare button and then let go when he reaches the edge.
And now multiple enemies attack as ones as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And in some battles, we'll have different types of enemies attacking at once. They're not always the same. So that almost completely scared
Yeah.
that, but he didn't. Emma didn't quite get 100%.
There.
Everyone's saying attacking me.
Yeah, I can attack the last one.
Yeah. Someone says, wasn't this game cancelled? Yeah, that's why we're showing it off.
Yeah.
Some really cool animations for Freddy on the left there.
Yay. Oh, and I got an apple. Amazing. I think I'll have that apple now. There we go. Alright, so, yeah.
Freddy does move really slow in this game.
Yeah, he does.
I think we were going to add a sprint button. So actually, normally Emma wouldn't be able to walk through there.
Yeah.
Because
This
that's a
door
level
here.
4.
Yeah, it's a locked
Yeah.
door with a keycard lock up here.
Exactly. So you get one key card per day, but sometimes you'll revisit old floors, like in that case when you have the level 4 key card, to access extra rooms, which will have unique items or boss fights. So Emil's looking for the rest of the ingredients now. There's one sauce and one topping. There you go, more footprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would get keycard 4 on the 4th day. Yeah, exactly. So you get keycard 1 on day 1, like we have here. And yeah, you'll get more and more.
The sauce.
Okay, yeah. Now we've got the sauce. And the topping is right in the end. You see the footprints are now fading away. Which is pretty cool.
Oh no.
And there we go.
So yeah, I mean the game has looked pretty finished so far, obviously, because it's like the beginning of the game. But here you might be a little bit disappointed, I don't know. Right, so this is the first boss of the game. You can tell the name is like clipping through the rest of the UI, which is obviously something I didn't fix. And I'm not sure I can actually survive this. I just walked into this for the second time, oh my god. Great. So yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. Because...
Let's see how long you can last.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alright. Yes, 4 points.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How much damage did he do? He does 2 damage, okay.
Yeah. So basically, I think he has the exact same code as the normal rat, so he just attacks in the same way, he just walks forward.
But in the actual game, he wouldn't do that, right?
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. He would have way more moves, obviously because he's a boss. His moves, I think, for this boss would be walking up to you and basically slashing you with his claws, and he would have 2 modes for that. He would have one where he actually slashes you, but if he smiles before slashing you, he'll do like a fake out to make you block early, which means that he can attack you while you can't block, because once you block an attack or attempt a block, you have some cooldown where you can't block again. Yeah. Then he could also do a tail wipe, I think, and he could summon rats to his side.
So it becomes a Horde Battle, or does
Yeah.
he just send them out? Okay, right.
He would have them, and then they would stand next to him, to his right and left, I believe. Yeah.
I could have sworn the gameplay mechanic for this was to hold a flashlight in his eyes.
Yeah, I don't remember that, honestly.
Emil, it's a joke about your monster.
Yeah, I'm just playing a game, dude. I'm just concentrated right now to not die. I'm a quarter of the way almost. I don't even think I have enough food for this.
Yeah, there's no random crits in this game, are there?
No. Everything was like completely calculated. You always know exactly everything there's on the board, you know, the stats and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, water's cheap. The hell.
Well, you get it for free.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm totally gonna die in a moment. I don't think we're gonna like drag it out anymore. I think I'm just gonna attack this once and then die.
Okay.
I'm taking it. Come on. Hit me. Bam. Oh no.
That's what a dying Freddy looks like.
Yeah. Right. Let's continue from the save point. It's right here. Yeah. Alright, so I don't even think I think the last ingredient, the topping, was guarded by the monster rat. So like ideally upon beating him you'd get the last topping, which would complete the first basement. And we're gonna get back to this thing a little bit later. So once you basically return from the first basement, you then have to actually go and cook the pizzas using the ingredients that you collected.
So because we're obviously in a developer version of the game, it doesn't matter that we don't have the ingredients.
Yeah.
We can go straight to the kitchen.
Yeah,
Also,
that's right.
notice that Emil lost all the ingredients because he didn't save this game.
Yeah, that's right, I didn't save. I should have, obviously. The bigger the level, or the bigger the basement, there would be more save points around the corners and stuff, which is why it's like very important that you can know your way around each basement. So, yeah. Alright. So now we're playing with the cursor, and we're timed, so I have to hurry. Here I can use my right and left mouse button to basically punch this dough flat. And now I'll have to look at the ingredients. Let me see, normal dough, tomato sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. So I have to basically take the cheese and hold with my left mouse button and squeeze the tomato bottle with my right button. Let me see, then it was... Oh, no, it was cheese first. So I put cheese.
3 toppings and then cheese, but
Yeah.
we were told off very thoroughly by people who said, no,
Yeah.
cheese then
but-
toppings.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and then I have to put it into the oven. And that's that.
Beautiful.
And you'll be given 5 stars here, which is
Yeah.
not correct because that was an abysmal time.
I don't know if it actually gives you stars based on the time, or if it just gives you 5 stars automatically. I don't know.
It was going to be based on the time because
yeah, it would be, but I think now it just gives you 5. Like no matter
Oh yeah,
what.
in this build, yeah, there's no difference.
Yeah.
This is our self-care build. Gotta
Yeah, we
pat
have to.
ourselves on the back.
Yeah, make sure we don't feel too bad about it.
Here we get a bit of an end day statistical overview.
So you did actually scare some today.
Yeah, I did.
After
Oh.
doing it?
I don't
They
think it.
don't-
Oh, yeah, I don't think it counts
Yeah, it
them.
didn't save after doing
Ever.
it.
Oh, well, of course.
It would have. It would have. Oh yeah, because I didn't save. That was in a different timeline, basically.
Yeah.
So
Good
yeah,
law.
yeah.
So
But-
yeah, so if you kill more than you attack, or if you have a default, or if it's the same as how much you...
Yeah.
What am I saying?
If it
So
is,
if you
if it is
kill more than-
50-50, you'll get. It'll basically say that it's more killed. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you get an attack upgrade if you have more killed, and if you scared more, then your scare will upgrade.
Yeah.
And then there's also a little summary by Freddy at the end there. Today was all right.
Yeah, and it was pretty all right, I think. It wasn't
did nothing.
it wasn't finished, but it was all right. All right, save. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's a UI bug there.
Didn't even see it. What was it?
I think it appeared for a moment. It
Okay.
should be on the stream.
Okay, so now we're on to Tuesday, which is the second day. Someone in the chat said that Poco's Evergreen was cancelled. They are joking. Evergreen is not cancelled. Candy's 4 and Evergreen are still in development. We're still working on them. This is Chef Wanted, which is neither. This is another game we were working on a few years ago that we are now showing off because this one is cancelled. So we're just showing off everything we made.
Right. I don't think I'm going to talk to Foxy this time around because I think he will crash the game. Literally. Right, so let's try moving on. To floor -2.
Someone says, will the VOD for this be uploaded? Yeah, like the Q&A
Yeah.
we did like 2 years ago. This will be uploaded.
It should be up right after the stream ends. So
Yeah. The Battle-O-Matic will be shown off.
Yeah. We just need to show off the basics first, I guess. Yeah. Right, so now we're on the second basement floor.
Yep, which is a bit bigger than the first
Yeah.
one. Someone says, are there any boss fights in this game? Yeah, we just had one, but we couldn't complete it because we didn't have enough
Yeah.
items.
It wasn't balanced, basically.
Yeah, that's just bound to happen sometimes when we show off what we made. The boss was called Monster Rat as a joke. It's literally just a big rat, but it's obviously a reference to candies.
You'll also notice that there aren't any enemies in this floor at all, actually.
Yeah.
The previous floor only had 2 enemies in the main room that you enter.
Yeah,
And this floor doesn't have any. And that's because, like, adding the backgrounds, then adding door functionality, and then adding props. And then we would basically be adding enemies and actually balance the game with enemy placement to make sure that there aren't too many enemies or too few enemies. And we never got around to actually do that. Because, because the development kind of halted at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone asked, is the name Chef Wanted based on Help Wanted? No, we were first.
It's the other way around. Yeah.
Yeah,
They stole our
maybe.
idea.
But the name was based on the newspaper clipping, which is obviously where Help Wanted got its name from.
Yeah.
But
So we copied Scott, who then copied himself, but because we'd done something in between,
it looked
he
like.
copied us. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah, we it doesn't really.
Still a sick name,
No,
though.
it is a sick name, and it has a secret meaning, which we will probably go down through in a while. Is the game cancelled? Yes, this game's cancelled. That's why we're showing it off.
I told you we should have added it to the stream title.
No.
Nah.
Someone says, I like the music. Was it made by Emil? No, it was made by me. How dare you? Emil did a lot of this stuff there. But no, I did the music. I like this room time transition. So I'm just looking at the stream. There's like a room that is now appearing on the stream where you went through a room and then it just sort of showed the other half of the room instead of a new screen.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it looks really cool.
Yeah. It's basically like you can only see the room you're in ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone says, how long was this game supposed to be? Really long. There's 4 endings. There's a good ending, a bad ending, a perfect ending, which is like an exaggerated good ending, and a disaster ending where things go really, really bad. So 4 endings. I think you do need to start from the beginning on each time, which is kind of annoying, but that was the plan. And I think if you had to do all of them, it could have taken at least like 3 hours, maybe even longer than that.
I'd say longer.
Yeah.
Because of course we got the whole week, and the maps get massive
Yeah.
at the end. So to do completionist and get all the secrets and everything, it would take.
Actually, yeah, God,
Definitely.
3 hours is probably just one of the really special endings, like perfect and disaster.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Right.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, yeah, so I mean that was the second floor. I think we have some developer crates over here. And then we can maybe take a look at some of the other stuff in the game. Unless we should take a look at the the pizza making thing again. Now we have 2 pizzas to make.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
We can show some of the other ingredients.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Someone asked, does Scott know about this game? Yeah, Scott does know about this game. Chef Wanted was considered for the fanverse really early on when Scott first talked to us about it. But it wasn't really something any of us were prioritizing, because obviously he had focused on popcorns and candies, naturally. But we were considering adding Chef Wanted if it was possible. But he does now know that we aren't going to finish it. But we're working on other stuff. So.
I mean, if you did come out and say, "Hey guys, I saw that live stream. I hadn't realised how sick this game was. I'm a big fan." Then maybe it'll go back in the pipeline. But
unfortunately, he didn't seem that interested. Like he seemed very obviously focusing on the other games. But
yeah,
I completely
because especially from like a merchandising point of view,
these are all Freddy characters.
This is Freddy.
Yeah, you're not going to get much out of it.
I mean, having like pixel, like those little builder block things, like that'd be cute.
Yeah.
Like a little Chef Freddy figure.
Yeah, and these characters are clearly have different design. Like they're clearly like stylized.
Yeah, like in the pixel art, and then the cover I did.
Yeah,
they look different enough. But...
Yeah. Obviously, the more marketable ideas are candies and popcorns because they're completely unique, and people were clearly more interested in those games than Chef Wanted, which is sad, but.
And 5 stars because I'm so epic.
How did he do it?
Yeah.
How did he do it? Consistent.
Yeah.
Someone says if this was part of the fanverse, a physical version of the box would have been awesome. Yeah, if you guys have seen the box art that we did, well, mostly Sean did, it's really cool. Really faithful to like late 80s. Yeah, late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably would have been some sort of collector's edition or something, and not an actual.
Physical releases were originally very difficult for FNAF, but recently there's been a bit of a
yeah,
push.
but also because like physical releases these days aren't that like everyone downloads everything,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
especially these times.
I mean, the Nintendo Direct made a big deal about having a physical release for Hades, which is one of the most popular games of the Nintendo Switch last year. But no, it had its own part of the Direct to talk about a physical release.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty rare.
Yeah. Oh, that was the UI again. Anyway,
you have an error on your YouTube.
Do I? How?
Well, yeah, you're sharing your screen with us with Sean and me, and you have a yellow error on the left.
Oh yeah, that's just the usual.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
Frequency thing. Yeah. Anyway,
It's the big man himself. Here we go. Law time. Law.
nice. So, yeah, let's move on. We can show a bit of the 3rd floor, I guess.
Okay.
And then move
I'm
on
gonna
with
go-
some extra stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you guys alone for a bit.
Oh no.
I know. Have fun. Break the screen.
You won't.
And of course
Did this
the
game... Oh,
never mind. Of course the elevator time is like longer depending on which floor you're traveling to. So yeah. What do you want to
so you
say?
can more of that beautiful elevator music.
Yeah.
I was going to say, someone in the chat asked, did this game have any dark lore to it?
No, not at all. Totally not. This is
No.
a family-friendly Minecraft server and everything, you know.
What you see is what you get. It's
Yeah.
just Freddy being a chef.
Yeah. And don't mind that Freddy is like having a bad day right now. He looks a little disgruntled. No, grumbled.
Disgruntled.
Yeah, grumbled means happy, and disgruntled is like not happy. Okay.
Gonna be honest, I've never heard anyone just use gruntled. That doesn't sound like a very happy word.
Yeah, no.
Oh well. There's some beautiful Chica graffiti.
Yeah.
What a charmer. Should we tell them that who did the graffiti? Like canon.
Oh, yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, well, in the game, you can kind of put together the pieces, but of course someone has to come down here to do this graffiti, and it's Foxy. You find out that Foxy's the one who's done some graffiti, putting some very unflattering pictures of Chica. Like that. Not very nice. I don't know if she yelled at him one day and he just came down here in a huff.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I like to imagine he spends like a lot of his time down here, like his spare time, just running around, being alone, getting away
Yeah.
from everyone else.
On his lunch break.
Yeah. Or maybe even during work times, actually.
Yeah, probably, if he's
Yeah.
not doing anything. And in this game as well, we do address, like you see in the beginning cutscene, the reason that, you know, Foxy's code's out of order, so he just does nothing all day. So he's basically just unemployed, but still getting paid. So he just does nothing all day, and he goes down to the basement and does graffiti and pisses about.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of beer cans down here, and glasses. So who knows what he does?
Yeah. This is dry paint, I guess. No
Oh,
footsteps.
is that the way?
Yeah.
That was probably Foxy
Yeah.
again.
So obviously, like in these kinds of dead ends here, there would be actual content like a crate with an item, or maybe even the ingredients. I don't actually remember, but yeah, the floors right now are much more empty than they would have been in the final game, obviously. In here, I think we would have had like a boss. There would be more bosses, like as you go down. Some floors would have multiple bosses, and they would usually guard one of the ingredients that you get. Otherwise, you just have to walk around and find the other ingredients in crates and stuff.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the bosses aren't unavoidable. You have to go through the bosses, like Pop Goes Arcade or any
Yeah.
other.
And we'll,
they're all
we had
cute.
some like different designs for bosses, and we'll get to them like later as well. So yeah. But yeah, as Sean was about to say, they are all basically designs of smaller enemies, but bigger, I guess.
What are you guys on about?
Just the bosses, you know.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Did you mention about the spices?
No.
No, not yet. I don't think I can go up to the chest and let me see. I have like a debug chest where I can get every item.
Yeah.
So I guess I can show them off there, and then we can move on to maybe the battle-o-matic.
Yeah, you can
See
use
some
them.
more battles. Yeah.
Are the characters animatronics in this setting, or are they supposed to be more like the characters that the animatronics would play in their shows? So in this game, it's a bit like Zootopia, right? So they're anthropomorphic animals, right? So
They have their own society, but
Yeah.
there's humans as well, like the boss.
the manager.
Boss man.
The boss. Okay, yeah, whatever. So there's this tiers. There's basically like it's like a legit universe where
Yeah, we have
there's
to plan out the society
of this universe.
of work. Pretty deep.
Yeah, there's essentially a tier system of races, which sounds racist, but humans are the top, and then there's anthropomorphic animals like these, which are sentient animals, and then there's pests, which are even below them.
Rabid animals.
Yeah, actual rabid animals who have no sentience.
So like the rabid version of Foxy would just be a fox.
Yeah.
Who yaps at you.
I mean, there's a wolf in this game,
Yeah.
which is
And
an enemy.
yeah, and obviously there's like pigeons and other birds, and you've got Chica there who's
Still a bird.
people
but-
are attracted to, apparently, Ultranite. And then you've just got a flapping bird, which isn't quite as hot.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so there's a society here, and so they're all animals. They all have hearts, and they breathe. So they're not animatronics. There's no animatronics in this game, more in this universe. So yeah, there you go. So they're not really animatronics. No, not at all. This takes place in a universe where the animatronic animals. So the characters from FNAF are animals, or and animalistic, and humanoid animals. Yeah, I don't know whether it means that like all foxes are sentient, all wolves are rabid.
It's not something we need to explore like in the game, I guess.
It's never explored. We made a specific effort to not have like a rabid bear.
Well, yeah. I mean, we discussed this because we had to kind of, for our route in the game, which we'll talk about later, we did have to kind of go what makes an animal rabid versus makes an animal
sentient.
You guys can discuss this in a minute. I'm gonna have to like go get some water. So
okay, go ahead.
BRB,
But it is discussed. It's pretty deep. There is some serious lore in this game. The story of this game is arguably deeper than the other Fang games we've worked on. It's pretty big.
I think as well because it is FNAF. Like to put our own spin on it to make it unique, even if it did start as just the game jam. We kind of had to do our own backstory. So as soon as you make them not animatronics, you kind of have to justify it.
Yeah.
And even things like you'll notice that Foxy still has a hook. And you go, why does he have a hook? Did he lose a hand? Is he an amputee? Is he just wearing a hook? Because obviously he's not just a robot designed with a hook. If he's sentient, then you're suddenly like,
How is he? Yeah. It needs to have a different explanation.
Yeah.
All right.
It's an alternate take.
I am back. All right. So should we show off this or?
Yeah. So has anyone picked up on Freddy's face?
Yeah, we mentioned. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we said they shouldn't pay attention to it because it's totally not important.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I was about to mention there's nothing to think about.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Should we have people pick?
I guess, yeah. So far we've only seen the rat and the pigeon, and of course the monster rat. But yeah, there's plenty more different kinds of animals or pests to fight.
Yeah.
See, we want a battle. We want a. I guess we can take a horde battle.
Yes,
so we can show off multiple. Yeah.
So let's see when.
So this, this is all of the enemies you can, or all the enemy types you can get, basically. So let's see, which three enemies should we pick?
Well, the first three that appear in the chat, I reckon.
Yeah, we can do that, I guess.
Oh, the first three that haven't been the ones we've already played. Dog. Okay, someone said dog. Squirrel. And cat.
Cat, right. Alright, just level 1. Have a pleasant battle. Nice, thanks. Here we go. Okay, and their UI things, their health bars and stuff are kind of overlapping. That's a bit of an oversight, I guess, but yeah. So we have these 3 enemies here. Let's attack the dog.
Oh, Agnes, yeah? Get it?
Oh, see, the squirrel did a little bit of a trick there.
As a programmed attack there, yeah.
Yeah.
Did it do anything unique? I think the cat did the bat move.
Yeah, I think I don't think I got around to actually adding the movements to the dog and the cat.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Bad choice, chat. Come on. But the squirrel did some sneaky maneuvering.
Yeah. And also it doesn't have a correct death sprite. It just turns upside down.
Although there is one made, which we'll show off later.
Yeah. I'm just gonna crit the squirrel. Boom. There we go.
Okay, that's what death sprite looks like. I don't know if the cat has one.
No, I don't think so. It doesn't even have the proper animation. I made an entire thing with the tail flipping or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Aw. No crit.
Nice.
Bonk.
Also, for a split second, I think the cat goes behind Freddy.
Yeah, they have some layering issues, I think. They're always behind Freddy.
Yeah. Someone says, why are the animals in the pizzeria's basements? That is explained in the game.
Yeah.
We'll explain it now. Oh, we have the trailer. We've got to show off the trailer. Emma, we're going to have to show off the mock-up
It
trailer.
explains how, not really why.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, they get in the basement through the elevator.
Like Freddy.
Yeah, and the
So
we
dumb.
we literally had a mock-up of a Easter egg where you would very rarely go into an elevator and you'd see a stack of rats. Like rats would stand on top of each other to reach the buttons
Yeah.
for the elevator.
Yeah.
So you'd be in your elevator, the doors would open, rats would come in, they'd press a button, go to the floor, hop out, and you're just still in the elevator.
Just like, what
Yeah.
just happened?
It would feel like a
'cause
cutscene, basically. Yeah.
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 Very rare. But the reason why they're in the basement,
To get food.
it's because
Yeah.
of the food. Yeah.
It's shelter, free shelter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cardboard.
Yeah.
And there is a character in this game who we'll talk about later who is specifically trying to shelter these animals.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway, next battle. Let's see. We had the squirrel, the cat, and the dog. So, let's see what chat says. Let's see. I'm seeing a seagull. A bat as well. Oh, that's the rat. Got a bat. And one more. Well, we've already had the rat. So,
Yeah, that was the default.
we
Yeah.
also had the cat.
I got a lot of
Skunk.
raccoons coming through here.
Skunk. I heard skunk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's take that. Yeah, difficulty level 1. I took an entire day to program this battle-o-matic, and it was totally worth it.
Yeah, it's useful to show up.
Very polished. Whoop. Okay. And the game crashed. Nice.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, cool.
Well, that's what
Okay,
happened.
give
I
it-
mean, that's what happens, with this kind of, yeah.
Should we show the trailer? The
No,
rat
no,
stack?
I put it.
Oh yeah, not yet. We will.
Let me see. Is the game actually
It
capturing?
froze and then disappeared. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, it's there. Whoops. How embarrassing. What day are we even on? Oh, yeah, we're on Wednesday. Goddamn. I'm gonna have to skip the cutscene.
It's all right. Just use the control button.
Yep.
PogChamp. Someone says, what trailer? Sean did a mock-up trailer in 2019 that was shit.
Oh. Yeah, it was just basically we were conceptualizing how we'd want the trailer structured,
Yeah,
what we
timing
wanted to
wise.
show,
Yeah.
timing wise. So I just put some screenshots to one of the songs we chose from the soundtrack.
Yeah.
It was kind of sick.
Yeah, it was funny.
And yeah, you get to see the rat stack image.
Yeah, mocked up
Yeah, it was great.
a lot. You see it a lot.
Oh, it's good.
Right, okay.
Who's
I'm
for
not-
Shirley?
I'm not entirely sure what happened last time.
The crash? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it might have been because of one of the enemies we chose. I think it might have been the skunk. I don't know.
That's his mechanic.
Let's
That's his
take a bat and a seagull and... Was it raccoon? Yeah, raccoon. Let's pray that it doesn't crash.
This game is made in Game Maker, not in Click Game. Someone
Yeah.
tells.
Ah, damn. Crashed
Again?
Yeah.
So do you reckon it's the skunk?
I don't know. It might be... I don't know, actually. It's weird. Is it, let me see. Sharing. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All right. Let's try that again. I'm glad I saved. 'Cause I
Someone
kinda...
thinks it's the seagull. I can't remember seeing the seagull in game now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
it might be.
So it might be the seagull.
Let's take the bat, raccoon, and not seagull. Let's take the skunk then.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, there we
Oh
go.
my god.
This
okay.
time it works.
There you go.
Disgusting.
All of the guys here.
So we got and the health bars are in the right places now. Although it is covering the attack.
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's kind of dumb. Anyway. Bonk.
So I think these guys do some unique stuff.
Maybe. Oh, ow.
Yes. Look at him.
Not the other
Okay.
guys,
Under the
but the raccoon does.
The raccoon does some unique stuff.
spicy.
I love the raccoon.
The
Dead.
bat.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually difficult.
Yeah, to time it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
easy to
when
learn.
it's like a horde battle and you have to like remember each, like what their timings are. Oh, he just disappeared.
My man dipped. He's
Yeah.
not. He's not having it.
Dead. Yay.
So I just noticed. So
What?
when you defeat a battle,
Right.
it says pests beaten, right? If you kill them.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then
Ish.
pests spared if you scare them, and then pests defeated if you do a mix of both. And the color's different. I've just noticed that there's a red and blue.
Yeah.
And when it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny saying beaten because you're just like beating.
Yeah, you're
people.
literally physically.
Get it?
Yeah.
You are attacking them.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the boss side of things actually works. I don't think it's. I think it's only the monster rat that actually like exists in game right now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's check out this thing here. This weird
Oh.
looking ancient machine.
Yeah. Velik.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow.
God.
The
Yeah.
hit FNAF game.
I don't think I know the pun here, but this is.
Oh,
very
no, I'm
nice.
sure you don't, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Wow.
anyone is going to pick this up. Is anyone going to figure it out? We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Oh no! The pizzeria has been overtaken by by evil robot clones of our favorite 4 band members. And then we collect all the coins, avoiding the animatronic enemies. All right.
So this is the only animatronic reference in the game. So
Yeah.
these are where the animatronics are. This is a parody of the real performers in the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where there's robot clones, and of course there's a reference to FNAF. And of course, Case Animatronics. Yes, this is a parody of Case Animatronics through a Pac-Man clone.
It's sick. This
It is sick, though.
Yeah.
polished. Proper
All right.
polished.
Yeah.
So not only is there coins, but there's mechanics in the game. There's upgrades and power.
It's like the most complete part of this game, I think.
Yes,
Spent like a solid month just on.
this is the
Yeah.
part of the game we'll probably release. We will probably give this game away.
Yeah.
Because
it needs a little bit of like adjustment just so like it actually can stand alone. Obviously, like it
Yeah,
needs a
yeah.
level to
it
like
needs a
menu and
menu.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let's start. All right. I'm gonna get the flashlight to begin with, just in case. Oh, Chiga avoided it. So the one unique thing here, this is basically like a Pac-Man clone, except here, there's actually doors, which you can shut. And they stay shut for a limited amount of time. I think Bonnie's gonna... Whoop, nope, never mind. And this game is actually kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doors are a complete game changer, though. Such a cool
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Of course, a reference to closing the doors in FNAF. Oh, yeah, and the soda makes you faster. You can outrun
Yeah.
any of the animatronics.
Ah.
Emil, come on.
Yeah, I tried to go right there, but I couldn't.
Emil's at a disadvantage by being the one streaming this because he probably played this the least.
That's true. Yeah.
Kane and I do a lot of
Yeah.
playtesting
Yeah.
and beating every level, so
There's,
it's easy on him.
yeah, exactly. There are
Let me
6
just try.
levels. You'll see in this level there is no Foxy. There is Foxy. He is programmed. He's in the later levels. So Emil's currently playing level 1, which would, if he completed it, would give him a rusty key. and the rusty key can be used to unlock another door in the game, which will give him an ability. And I actually do have this all written down, so we can talk about that later.
Oh no. Okay.
You might be done for him.
Yeah. I thought Freddy was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flank.
Yeah. Flank. Yeah. But yeah, this was fun. I had to study how like the Pac-Man AIs actually worked to get like a head start on how to even approach this.
Because if people aren't aware, the ghosts in Pac-Man do have all unique UI. AI.
Yeah. Oh, and I can stun them with my flashlight.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think I could have made it. Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
So he's dead now.
That's the only way to kill an animatronic so far, at least.
Yeah. So if you manage to squash an animatronic through the door, they turn into a ghost.
Oh, close.
I don't know why Chica gave you that.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of bad at this game. Let's try level 2 next time.
Okay.
When I think level 2 is where Foxy appears, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Might be later than that, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right. No.
Okay. It's an interesting map, though.
Yeah.
The bottom of the map is kind of reminiscent of a door in FNAF, where you have the right and the left.
Also, no power-ups at all.
Yeah, there's no power-ups. That isn't deliberate. I think that was just forgotten about.
Yeah. We might have added the power-ups like at a later point.
Yeah.
Oh.
Freddy and Bonnie do have a tendency to stick together.
Once they chase you, yeah.
Yes.
I think their AIs are pretty similar. I think Chica and Foxy are the outliers. Foxy's definitely the outlier.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the greatest soundtracks in the game.
Oh yeah, I'm not listening to it right now, but yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. Oh.
Chica's just
Yeah, I don't
completely-
know. Oh, I did it again. It's always Freddy and Bonnie. I swear to God.
pretty aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah. Dead.
Someone else, how long did this take to make? Like a day? No, this took months.
Well, I mean, mostly because of like the planning side of things, I guess. Like.
Yeah, we had to figure it out. But yeah, playtesting it.
Oh, it's never mind. Hang on.
It's a pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna chase the animatronics now
Okay.
because
good
I
idea.
have to exit the game.
So it takes them about 20 seconds before they actually start attacking, right?
Yeah, before they actually make an effort to it. Oh, and I can't die because.
Because they're stunned.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. I can get hit from behind at the very least. Nicely.
Wait, so is this cancelled? Yes, this is cancelled. Maybe you were right. Maybe we did need to put cancelled in the title.
Right. All right. I'm gonna try level 4. Right?
Yeah, Foxy will definitely be on that.
Yeah. Yeah, there he is. I'm not gonna die now. Okay, good. Oh, he did.
Nice.
Oh.
This is a very difficult map because of the long hallways. You can't really not many rooms to escape.
Yeah, and dead ends. Small dead ends.
Exactly. Someone says, will this live stream also be a Q&A? I think I've answered that question by answering your question.
I mean, I guess it kind of is. I mean, if anyone has a question about, like, you know, the game, I guess.
We'll answer the questions that are reasonable.
You pissed off Foxy.
Foxy's now
He's after you.
aggressive. Yeah. Oh my god, Emily.
Yeah, I took a bit of a gamble. Oh, corner.
Corners.
Yeah, something about the corner and the collision there. Yeah. I don't think I can beat one of these. I don't think we have the time.
That's fine,
to wait
fine,
for me. Yeah.
It's a good demonstration. So conceptually, if you can see on the arcade machine, there is a brown key at the top. That means if you were to complete, or that sprite was used for the level 1 chase animatronics, where you would receive a velocity key. And in level 4, 5, and 5, 6, and 7, of floors 5, 6, 7, there were hidden doors that could be unlocked with those keys, and if you went inside, there'd be a chest with a secret ability. And this is like a passive ability that Freddy would keep for the entire game. Really cool, gimmicky stuff. I'll give you an example.
Right. So, okay, there's also this thing here, which is like a test object for destruction, or dances, almost.
Yeah, so when you increased your attack by killing pests, you could also use that attack power to destroy objects in the overworld.
Yeah.
And that would let you visit secret areas.
Yeah.
So I think we can say now, this game had a very dark side. Okay, Freddy is a blank slate, and you can choose to either make him a killer or a pacifist. So it's very similar to Undertale. I think that's been clear from the start, though. You can, so the more you attack, the more you can attack. The more you scare, the more you can scare. So there's a good ending, which you can do by scaring the majority of pests, and you complete the week, and the original chef is never found, and they just hire a new chef, and then Freddy goes back to being a singer. There's the bad ending, where you kill most of the pests, and things go really bad. Really bad. We'll show some of that later. There's the perfect ending, where you are the best chef in the world, and you don't kill anyone. And then there's the disaster ending, where you kill everything you can, and Freddy becomes something much bigger, much worse. So because of and so with that bad ending, by becoming something much worse, Freddy needs to destroy props to access secret areas, and the only way you can do that is by attacking pests. So there you go.
Right. And yeah, someone is asking where Bonnie is, and that's actually a good question. I don't think he's been placed in the map. He's supposed to, like, the characters each day are supposed to be in different places in the pizzeria here. They have the different dialogue. I think Foxy can't read his dialogue from the dialogue file, so he will crash the game if I try to talk to him. But yeah, and Bonnie is just gone. I don't know where he is. So he would have been somewhere, ideally.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's anything more to show, like, in the game right now, actually. Is there?
Drink something. No. The water cooler.
Oh, I did that once. Yeah, let me see. We can see.
Oh, did you? Okay, I might have not been. See, the water goes down. Look how cool that is. It's kind of hard to see, but...
And people are going to say this is, like, over-engineered, and it's, like, too much detail, and it's why the game took so long to make, and... Dude, this took, like, a minute to make. Like, it's nothing.
These little details are just... You get bored of.
But this game, I think the biggest crunch might be assets, like graphics, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's actually
Because again, we also plan on adding, like, a few more duplicate enemies, basically reskins. And that would also have been, like, really, really easily, because, the base code for an enemy is easy to duplicate, and then alter, like, stuff like health or attack power, right? That would be easy to do. So all of the base stuff of the entire, like, game systems are basically done, which is why we want to reuse them in the future. It's just the actual content that we use that system to construct. That content just isn't here and would take a lot longer to develop.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, before you shut the game down,
right?
People want to see, from the people who already know about it, they want to see on the stream, the failed attack and scare animations.
Oh, right, yeah. We can go into the battle-o-matic for that.
Yep. So, Ultra Knight is asking, what's the biggest takeaway we got from each of us got from this game?
From developing.
Yeah.
Right. I think for me, it was definitely, like, how to code the entire structure of, like, a larger game like this, something the size of Undertale, with every aspect, like the overworld stuff and menu stuff,
like
dialogue system. Yeah, the exact like the skeleton, but also like how everything is like put together in like the greater game the greater game loop, basically. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? What about you?
Probably just doing the pixel art, because this was the first game I probably worked on. Because I did tiny bit of help stuff at the end of
Reprinted.
Pop Goes reprinted. I did the reprinted animatronics designs, and then I did that drawing that Kane showed off on Twitter a couple of days ago for
The shrine.
the shrine.
But yeah, this was like original stuff.
Yeah, but this was because I had quite a bit of say in this as well with the story. I think we were fairly evenly conceptually directed.
That was one of the things we were really important. We were really trying, passionate about making sure that even though, Emil would naturally have a lot of time. Emil would naturally work on the game the most because he's programming a ton of it. But we were really trying to make sure that all three of us had an equal take on the story, the gameplay, that sort of stuff. And Sean has some really good ideas.
And then pixel art as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All three of us
that's
did pixel art. Yeah.
That was probably for me. What about you? Dialogue?
Yeah, that's probably it actually. Most of the games I work on don't have very much dialogue, and if it is dialogue, it's one person talking, like a phone guy. Right? But in this game, even though Freddy doesn't talk, there were conversations where each character would talk to each other, and you would need to have a distinct personality to make them feel unique. Otherwise you'd just feel like someone talking to themselves.
Yeah.
So Foxy, Chica, Bonnie, the manager, and others all have unique personalities, and that was my first real attempt at making a character.
Yeah.
Not a design, a character.
More than just expositing the story
Yeah.
or the background of the location.
Yeah, no, they had feelings.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah. Right. Let's check out those the animations there.
Yes, this is what it looks like when Freddy screws up.
Yeah. And it's basically like in this game, as long as you input something, it ensures, I think, that the attack actually succeeds. Like for the attack here, you need to basically hit these markers, but if you don't hit any of them, he misses. He becomes very dumbfounded that you just missed.
He's confused.
Yeah. And just show it again. Oh, he's totally... Yeah.
He has no idea why that happened.
Very embarrassed. Similar thing happens for the scare. In this case, I need to actually hold down the button to even start the action, But if I hold it down too long, the circle that increases will then decrease, and if I let it decrease all the way...
Freddy's not very good at scaring.
Yeah, no.
There you go. That's the failed
I like how hard he's concentrating there in this game.
Zen mode.
He's Zen.
Best face.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Right, so is there anything else people want to show off or try? Let us know, because otherwise we'll start moving on to...
We can show the trailer.
Yeah.
We can show the trailer, hopefully. Let me see if I've got that. Trailer.
Oh man, all this UI. It's gonna be nice to reuse it.
Yeah. So if people aren't aware, please read the news post on the Chef Wanted game job page. But just to summarize, we will very likely reuse a lot of what we made here for a future project.
Yeah. And also, I don't think I was able to share the screen right at the start of the game when the title appears, so let's just take a look at that. There.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Simple and communicates everything needed.
Someone says, who made the shaders for the game? That was you.
That was me, yeah. And it's all
Did you
just, it's all just one shader basically, but I think I showed already like the settings of turning off the pixel shader.
Put it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just this. It looks so much different. It looks like a generic pixel art game, honestly. Some people might prefer to have it off, especially if they play
Yeah,
on like
yeah.
super high resolution monitors. Maybe I don't know.
Less busy, but
Yeah,
loses some charm.
Yeah.
I think we would have also added like a setting for non-animated shader because this one like kind of wiggles. It's
That's
a little
right,
bit
yeah.
creepy. Yeah,
There would probably be more options.
yeah.
Someone says, "Will you guys leave the OST of the game like in Populous Finale?" The entire soundtrack is on the Game Drop page, the whole thing. But once we're done with this live stream, I will begin developing soundtrack videos for YouTube. And the reason I'm waiting until we're done with this stream is because the titles of those tracks, some of them are spoilers. So we're going to show everything off now, all the characters, all the battles, and stuff like that, and then we can upload the soundtrack. I've just sent you the trailer, Emil. If you wanna,
Right.
if you can, share that.
Don't get your hopes up, gang. It's
Yeah, this is specifically.
literally placeholder conceptual trailer
Yeah.
in
Oh,
iMovie.
no. Right. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Do you want me to send it as a video file, maybe, or?
Yeah, actually do that. Yeah, it's because I don't
Okay.
know, something happened with YouTube in my browser somehow. Like I don't know, it's acting really weird.
Okay.
It happened
I'll,
just earlier, and I can't fix it. I don't know what it is.
Not to worry. I'll try and figure out how to get this
Yeah.
onto a file for you.
I think also it'll be easier to share. Actually, share screen. Probably.
Oh, to us.
Yeah, no, to everyone, to the stream.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How's that?
I'm just gonna delete this now. Hang on. There we go. How do you delete
Someone's-
stuff? What the hell? Remove. There we go. All right. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to stop the file. Oh. I'm sure people heard that. It's in full screen. Thank you.
So yeah, this we'll be showing off a very funny work in progress trailer mock-up. Yeah, sorry guys. That was probably the beginning of the music in
Yeah,
I can't
it
hear it.
might have been a bit loud as well.
Yeah, that's what people seem to be implying.
Yeah.
Loud enough. Okay.
But this is the Windows audio though that I'm turning down. Try speaking.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi?
No, okay, it's fine. Okay. I just
They're
thought
bullying
thought Windows linked like the PC audio with its media player. That would be dumb.
Yeah.
But let me just see. Share screen. Capture specific window. Can't find the window. That's great. Let me just pull the video file. There, that.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, apparently. And it's just playing apparently without.
Well, I guess we're doing it.
Stop. Hang on.
Uh,
It's not playing the audio though. That's the thing. Hang on.
well, the audio is integral to this.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
Oh no, people are saying they can hear it.
way
That's
too
funny.
loud.
I
Very
can't.
loud.
That's very weird. Let me just try some stuff.
Okay, you've got rid of it.
Ultranite asked how long this took me to make. It was, I don't know, a couple of hours. Way longer than it should have, but
It was worth it.
yeah, well, I mean, something gets to show off Rat Stack.
Give us a moment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out this stuff. Very complicated to stream. You know, it's very it's not for the grandmas out there. Totally not. Use anti-cheat compatibility hook. I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna try making it capture any full screen thing. Is this visible?
Well, on our screen, but I'm not seeing it on the stream yet.
Hmm.
Just give me a sec.
Yeah.
No.
No. All right. Then I'm going to have to try. Yeah, this is really half-assed. Very sorry.
Or we can probably just you can probably just drag the trailer in, and we can just shut up, and then everyone can turn their volume down for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess that's the only way we can do it. That's the way we
Okay,
got to
yeah,
do it. All right, so
Alright.
yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I think that's done. Yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
That was a real hard punch there in the end, saying, coming out soon, all that stuff.
Yeah, and that trailer was edited in mid 2019.
Wow. Yeah.
So that was a slight misjudgment. Someone says the music is a bop. It is a bop. That's from floor 3. It's from the game. It's in the game. But yeah. So someone says Rabid Freddy. That's the bad ending. Yeah. So right at the end, you see Freddy, who is slightly discolored, and has a changed expression. So we will talk more about that. In fact, I think that's probably now time to talk about the rest, right?
Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
much.
Also, someone else is Sean's Australian. Yes, she's Australian. That's the law.
Got me.
Yeah, they figured it out. All right. Okay. What should we start with? We can talk about. Do you want me to talk about the endings and stuff? Or?
Do you have the imager?
We can do it after we talk about it.
Okay.
I think
Right.
it's good to explain everything first.
Fair enough.
Oh, Emil, do you want to talk about something?
No. Nothing. I have nothing specific. I'm just waiting. For which image to show.
Okay, fine. Give me a sec. We gotta time out some people because I'm now moving on from timeouts actually to hiding users. Some
Right.
people are waiting for the timeout and then just talking again.
Oh no.
So yeah, there's no point talking about Candy's 4. We are showing off Chef Wanted, which was
Yeah.
cancelled, but we want to show off everything that we made.
FNAC 4 will have its time in the future. Just be patient.
It will indeed, yeah. Okay, give me a sec. Because there's a sudden resurgence. Okay.
Could always
I
put
think
the
we're good.
chat in slow mode or something. Probably not.
Yeah, do you want to do that? Can you do that?
I actually don't think I can. I think it's only for the big boys, with
Oh,
millions
okay.
of subs.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
Someone asked Lay's or Pringles. Well, we don't have Lay's. So Pringles.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
anyway.
have something called Kim's. Kim's chips.
Kim's.
Yeah.
How's it spelled?
KIMS.
I gotta figure this out. Okay, right.
Yeah.
It's not like because Lay's here are Walkers.
Walkers,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're the same thing.
Right.
It's a different company,
Yeah.
but they look good.
This is totally important as well. to
Yeah.
discuss.
Okay, right. So, yeah, this game had a dark ending. This game went hard. So we obviously developed this game and revealed it to be an innocent, cartoony RPG. Like up until even a few weeks ago, when we started updating the game drop page with extra content, the game page only really implied that it was a cartoon cooking simulator.
Yeah.
But as with most FNAF games, this game was pretty dark at the end. So if you went the good route, there's 7 days. And the game would change after day 4. So the first 4 days all were very similar. Where you went downstairs, you picked up ingredients, and you went upstairs to cook with them. And then the final 3 days, being the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, things would change, even on the good route. So on the good route, if you did really, really well, then in the normal good route, the final 3 days, you would have the other characters in the game would come downstairs to help you. They'd become a follower.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trail behind you.
They'd trail behind you, and they would help scare pests because things get really bad, right? So on the first day, I think it's Chica, and then Bonnie, and then Foxy, and they would help you scare. Yeah, and that would also increase your HP. If you were to do really good, meaning if you cooked every pizza perfectly, and here are some of the battle.
Yeah, you can see their idle animations. Only Bonnie and Chica. I don't think Foxy was made yet.
So so they would be next to Freddy, and it would increase your theoretical HP.
Yeah.
Based on who it is. I think Chica would give you extra 10, Bonnie would give you extra 20, and then Foxy would give you an extra 30.
Right.
And at this point as well, if you're in the good route, you're locked on to only scare.
Yeah, you lose the ability to attack, but you gain another scare ability.
Yeah.
Called jump scare. Well, no, we'll call
It's like an ultra scare or something your party member will basically help out, I believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I actually do have it. It's called intimidate.
Right. Yeah.
So you would be able to intimidate, which would include the other person you're with, and they would, you do some extra scare, which I think would scare everyone in the battle.
Yeah.
If you did really well, so if you cooked every pizza perfectly and you don't kill anyone, then you can lock into the perfect route. And on the final 3 days, the manager would bring in a health inspector or a quality inspector into the pizzeria, and you'd need to do every pizza perfectly, meaning you'd have to cook them extremely quickly, or make them extremely quickly. And if you did that, you would get the perfect ending, and you'd get a golden chef hat. And in that ending, I think we do have some sketches for the cutscene for this, Emil, the paper.
Yeah.
So I'll actually go for the good ending first.
Do you really have the sketch?
No, we have some others.
Okay.
This is
there's actually.
Yeah.
I think so. So go for the good ending first. If you can drag that in, it's a sketch 34 on your.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, that was big. Wow.
So on the good ending, the manager would take down a chef wanted sign as they found a replacement, and then the section is animated in 2 layers, so the arm is pulling the paper away from the door. That should be shown on the screen. I think Emil's just.
I think I did do the pixel.
You did
for
it.
that.
You did.
Okay.
You did. I'll find it.
Okay.
And then there'll be another image where the manager is relaxing in his office with a new photo of him and Freddy, and maybe some others, celebrating the finished week.
So this photo would replace that portrait he has of himself on the wall. So he's so proud of Freddy, and he sees Freddy's a son. So instead of just being the picture of him on the wall, it's a picture of him with his arm around Freddy. So it's very wholesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's happy.
I'm going to see if I can find the animated, the pixel art version of this, because I did.
Is it shown in here?
Yeah, I did show it here. Give me a second. I, for some reason, didn't add it to the Imgur album, which
Bit cringe.
is a bit cringe. Sorry.
Oh man.
One sec, guys.
Well, meanwhile, I found this. We can show off this. Let me see. This was the proposed, new name for that Pac-Man game, now called
Yeah, that was
Sackman.
Yeah. Because we were adamant to make a name that rhymed.
Which is difficult when it's a one-syllable word.
And obviously, if this went into the fanverse, we couldn't have Chase animatronics. I don't think so. Probably not. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't find this this sprite work that Sean did.
That's fine. We can move on to some other stuff. We can just
Yeah.
go in through
We
sequentially.
I'll probably show it on the game drop page or something another time. But we did have a conceptualized version of that. Okay, try the bad ending.
Yep.
It also did have some sprite work.
Yeah.
So in the bad ending, the final 3 days are completely different. Freddy is fired because the manager notices that Freddy is kind of out of it. He's kind of gone a bit weird, and he's not, he's expressing things strangely. Yeah. So the manager fires him so he can take a break and go. He's basically like, okay, this is clearly too much work for you, dude.
Yeah, go home.
Go home. Yeah, but at this point, Freddy's already killed a lot of pests, and he wants to kill more.
He's got a bit of a bloodbath.
Yeah, so he breaks in, and the game in the final 3 days on the bad route is nighttime. So you're now in night 5, night 6, night 7. So Freddy enters the building in the early morning, midnight roughly, and instead of looking for ingredients for pizza, there is a hunger bar to the right of the screen. So in the top left of the health, the top right you now have hunger, and Freddy is now killing and eating the animals in the basement. And every time you do this each night, again this is early morning, so you're running through the morning, from midnight to around 6 a.m. or so. Very similar to FNAF, of course. Okay, good. Someone has sent me the one of the cutscenes. Here you go. There you go, Emma. If you can get that, that'd be good. And so at the end of each of the nights on the bad ending, another staff member enters the basement to do your job, because obviously you've been fired or you've been put on a hiatus or whatever. So on the first night, Chica will come down to the basement, and Freddy is still only at 99% hunger. So yeah, you have a battle with Chica, and she doesn't fight back. So Freddy kills Chica in a battle that is pretty terrifying. And you then eat Chica. And we have a sprite for her corpse.
Yeah.
Which is pretty disgusting.
I mean, obviously it's supposed to be gruesome.
Yeah, the game there you go. So that's Chica's corpse on the floor after you kill her, and you would then eat her. So every animal in the game, every pest, in the first half of the week, they just disappear and you kill them. But in the second half of the week, if you're on the bad ending, you actually notice that they stay in the overworld, and they will bleed out. And if you return to their corpse after a day, so like the day after, you go back to the same place, the blood puddle would increase in size, and then there would be a skeletal remain.
Yeah, you can kind of see it here. It's a bit blurry, I think, but yeah.
So the skeletal remain, is actually, it only happens when you eat a pest, right? So that happens obviously in the bad route. But yeah, their corpse would sort of bleed out and fill the tiles on the floor. And yeah, you'd eat Chica. Yeah. She would. I have the dialogue. Let me actually get some dialogue up. So Chica and Bonnie are passive, so they don't attack back. So that's actually, if you go on the soundtrack on the game drop page, there is a passive redacted song and an aggressive redacted song. The passive redacted song is actually passive friend battle. So Chica and Bonnie, that song would play, and they wouldn't attack you. You just kill them. And then Foxy is the first aggressive friend. He will fight back. And there's also some others who will fight back, which I will talk about in a bit. Okay, let's find this dialogue and I'll read some out because it's pretty cool. So there's absolutely thousands of lines of dialogue in this game.
Yeah, I believe it's like 60 kilobytes or something. Or how much is it in the file size?
The file size right now is 112 kilobytes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, for text.
It's like the entirety of Doom game, the Doom game. So yeah.
Okay, let's see what I've got here. Let's find out how Bonnie or how Chica responds. So when you try to leave the basement at 99% hunger, Chica will walk in, and she says, "Oh, hi, Fred. What are you doing down here? It's so late. Well, technically it's early, haha. Wait, it's Friday. You're not supposed to be here. What's going on? Where's Bonnie? Oh, wait, was Bonnie first? Bonnie must have been first. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Bonnie's first. So Bonnie says, Freddy, you're here? This is obviously on Thursday? Friday? Oh, yeah, no, sorry. It's the evening, right? So it's the day after.
Yeah.
Yes, this is Thursday evening. Freddy, you're here? I thought you had the rest of the week off. I thought the manager made sure you would give this a break. You look awful. What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that? And then a battle will begin. So literally the battle, scene starts.
Yeah.
Bonnie goes, whoa, what's going on? What do you want me to do here? You hit him. He says, Freddy, that hurt. Please don't do this. What happened? I thought we were friends. And then when he's at 50% health, he says, oh God, you're really doing this. This is really happening. I never learned how to fight. Let me go, please. What am I supposed to do? And then when he's at 1 health, don't hurt her. And then Bonnie dies. So Bonnie is saying don't hurt her. Because in this game, it's implied that Bonnie has a crush on Chica. There's like a love triangle in this game that's implied, and it's explored like a lot more in the good ending, obviously, like where you speak to them as friends. But in this game, Bonnie is selfless. He's a coward, but he loves Chica, so that's what he says. Okay, and then Chica. This is the day after when Bonnie's gone. Bonnie's missing. No one knows where Bonnie is because Freddy fucking ate him. Chica says, "Oh, hi Fred. What are you doing down here? It's so late. Well, technically it's early. Haha. Wait, it's Friday. You're not supposed to be here. What's going on? And where's Bonnie?" The fight starts. What's happening? Are we rehearsing one of the stage performances? That must be it, right? And you hit her. She goes, what the? Oh no. No, Freddy, don't do this. 50, fucking hell. 50% health. She says, okay then, keep going. We clearly weren't good enough for you. You've made a decision. That's obvious, so I won't stop you. I can't anyway. You know that. When she's at 1%, 1 health, she says, go ahead, freak. Finish the job. So I say it with gaps because it's in each lay on different lines of dialogue, right? Okay, Foxy. This is on the last day. You're in the basement. Wait, what the hell are you doing in the basement? The fight starts. He says, all right, come on then, tell me, what are you doing here? There's a ... and then a ... because Freddy doesn't talk in this game. He goes, right, could you demonstrate what you're doing here? And then Freddy hits Foxy. Foxy says, there it is, perfect. Let's get this over with then. So he actually does fight back. And then at 50% health, Foxy says, why did you kill them, Freddy? Come on, tell me. What made you take this route? Don't you think all of this is a bit extreme? Taking up the chef role can't be that stressful. You've been through tougher times. We both know that. Wait, your fur. Are you okay? What's going on? So Foxy actually realizes that Freddy has changed. His fur is changing color. At 1 health, Foxy says, I hope someone figures out what's wrong with you, Freddy. And then he dies. So, at this point, we are now changing so that you don't just get attack bonuses by completing a day with majority attacking of pests. You actually do increase your attack for every time you kill and eat a friend. So every time that Freddy has eaten a friend, his attack is increasing, and he gets to destroy additional props that are otherwise completely invulnerable to him. And at this point, if you kill all 3 friends, there is a secret a genocide ending, or the disaster ending, where you can actually kill even more. So at this point, you can, after you kill Foxy, you can just leave, and then we get the bad ending, which is what Emil was showing you, which is gone now, because Sonic has provided a GIF. Can you show that now, Emil?
Sure. I think. Let me see.
And this is the
Is it a new
secret.
one, or let me see.
No, that GIF. Or did you show it already?
Yeah, I showed it already. Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, exactly. So. Oh no, that's it. Never mind. I wanted to show the newspaper.
Mm.
There's a GIF I sent to the server, which showed a newspaper article. The name Chef Wanted. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can find it. The name Chef Wanted actually doesn't come from wanting to find a chef to take a role. It's a newspaper article. Chef Wanted means chef wanted by police. Local chef wanted for murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For triple homicide or
Yeah, it's a triple homicide. So,
triple homicide.
well, in the normal bad ending, there is only 3 that you kill: Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, and then you leave, and then you're arrested, or not arrested, but you're on the run.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Freddy's gone completely rabid. He changes into something else, not Golden Freddy. But you're close. And da 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 da.
Well, I mean, I guess we can show the extra guys that you find on the worst
Oh,
ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. 'Cause I'll go into the disaster. A little bit.
Right. Yeah.
Can you show off the bad ending sketch?
Yeah. Which is.
No. That's perfect ending. It's 35.
Yeah, we've already shown that.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I didn't talk about it.
Oh well.
Okay, it's very similar to the good ending. If you showed it, I didn't get a chance to talk about it. So in the bad ending, this is a cutscene. So every cutscene only has 2 scenes, like 2 little animations. First one, someone's holding a newspaper in front of the crime scene of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Police tape is surrounding the building, silhouettes of policemen around the place. And then you see the manager distraught in the office, surrounded by his things, packed into boxes, and booze. So this game did have alcohol in it. Foxy drinks.
Yeah.
There's alcohol
Yeah,
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So the manager is basically suicidal at this point. He's lost all of his employees, not just because they've quit, but because they've died, and
Yeah.
Freddy's a killer. So, yeah, this is the bad ending. But it gets worse. So I've talked about the perfect ending. We don't have a perfect ending. We do. Sorry, there is a perfect ending cutscene plan. We can talk about that now, actually, Emil. That's 36.
Let me just. It's kind of dumb when you drag images into this. It drags it in like full resolution.
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah.
So
You have to bear
perfect
with
ending.
me. Right. So here.
There we go. Perfect ending. So in the first scene, you see someone holding a newspaper in front of the establishment. But this time, the newspaper is celebrating a new famous chef in town, Freddy himself. And the logo has Freddy with a chef hat. Newspaper then pans down, and we see a gigantic queue to the restaurant. And in the second shot, we see the replacement singers. So now that Freddy's taken over as the chef full-time, there are new singers in the restaurant, and it is Candy and Pop Goes.
I've just sent as well. I did actually do a rough pixel thing.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's good. Emil, check the chat. That's
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But yeah, originally there was going to be like this cutscene where we can see Candy and Pop Goes actually talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the curtains. Oh, right,
Yeah.
for the cutscene.
Yeah, it would just be like a bonus cutscene where they just get to talk a bit.
Yeah, they're just having a drink by the water
Yeah.
cooler.
and this is obviously the old Pop Goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
You know how old this
Yeah.
game is.
And there you go. Yeah, that's a sketch of the perfect cutscene, the perfect ending final cutscene.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the curtain would open and you'd see them on stage. You're like, oh my god, Kenny and Pop Ghost.
Yep, but it's still Freddy's Pizzeria because he's now the chef,
He's now the chef.
and he'd still probably come out and greet people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe he'd even learn to talk.
Gourmet pizzas. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. But
Oh my
then
God.
there's the
Right.
the genocide or the disaster. Oh, I found it.
What you do?
Well, Sonic has given us the perfect, a part of the perfect cutscene. Oh, sorry, part of the bad cutscene. Emma, you might be able to just drag that straight in from Chrome.
Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. This whole thing is a mess.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Give some time for people to talk.
Someone asked what happened to Chica, Foxy, and Bonnie in the perfect ending.
Oh, they so in the perfect ending, Freddy is the replacement chef. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they go back to their normal roles.
Yeah.
Foxy no longer has to be the singer.
But I think he kind of begrudgingly likes it. But Chica,
Oh wait, no, that's right. Foxy does decide to stay.
yeah, he
Yeah.
actually finds he has a knack for singing and he likes it. But
He's
Chica
a metal singer. So Foxy's like a metal. Oh, here you go. Here's the
Yeah.
cutscene.
Okay.
Yeah, local chef wanted for triple homicide.
Oh my.
Yeah, crazy. Okay, right. Genocide ending or the disaster ending. So, if you kill and eat Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, you can then find another room in the game that is now breakable. Breakable now that you have all the strength.
Yeah.
And that door is a security door
Oh.
that looks a lot like the one from FNAF.
It's got the stripes.
And there it is broken down.
You punch it out of the wall.
Yeah, Freddy's pissed.
Yeah.
No.
It's not Springtrap. It's not Springtrap. That's pretty cool though, but it's not Springtrap.
And inside, yeah.
And inside is a night guard's office,
Familiar desk.
a very familiar desk. And yes, it turns out there is a security guard and there are cameras everywhere in the game. You might have noticed that when we were playing the game. There are cameras everywhere, and the security guard has been recording all of this, and he knows you're coming. So, you can go and find the security guard and get one more upgrade to your attacks. So, this is the guard's dialogue. Freddy, this is the intro. Freddy Fazbear, stop right there. Don't come any closer. I was hired today to protect this establishment from intruders, to protect it from you. And then the fight starts. He goes, I can't believe I've already failed my job. You monster. I've seen everything. Did you not notice the cameras, Freddy? What did you think they were for? It's all recorded. I have it all here. Tell me, what the hell has happened to you? What has gone into your head? God, I took my daughter here every Saturday. I've been mere inches away from you so many times. What a terrifying, disgusting thought that is now. The police are on their way, all right? You've already lost, so just stay where you are. If you hit the guard, he swears. He basically says, fuck off, but the fuck is censored. Freddy, seriously, get away from me. I do not want to hurt you. I don't want to see any more blood on the floors of this basement. No more. This ends here. When he's at 50% health, he says, for God's sake, Freddy, when is this going to end, huh? What was your goal here? You can't just kill everyone. And you would not kill me. That's way beyond jail time, isn't it? That's death. You hear me, Freddy? If you kill me, you'll be put down. Put down like a sick dog. But you still have a chance. If you let me go, they won't do it. So please go away. Leave me alone, Freddy.
Can I just interject here?
Yeah.
So that's kind of hinting at the social hierarchy.
Yeah.
So killing animals, they wouldn't kill him for,
Yeah.
but killing a human, there's kind of
Death penalty.
implied that death penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I'll continue.
No, that's right.
Right.
I was going to mention otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
When the guy's at 1%, or sorry, 1 health, he says, you've ruined everything. My daughter was so excited that her daddy was working with Freddy. She's going to be so disappointed in both of us. And then he dies.
You killed him.
You killed the night guard and you can eat him. Yeah, you do eat him as well. He's dead. And then your attack goes up again. And that's not where the game ends. You can leave, but then it's still just a bad ending, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe the newspaper changes to 4, like a quadruple homicide. But, and this is the big but, this is where the game, a huge reveal happens. There is one more environment that you can break down with your newfound attack power. There is a actually, let me see if I can get an image of the map of oh, by the way, that door, the security door, is in the 7th floor. So obviously this is at the end. So right after killing Foxy, you can then literally move to another room in the same floor you're in to find the night guard and kill him. Okay, but that's not it. Oh, okay. Give me a sec. I'm trying to find the other parts of Night 7. Floor 7, there we go.
Otherwise, the layout might not be that important. I don't know.
Yeah, not really. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So there's another room in Night 7 that is completely barricaded, and it's barricaded by rooms and rooms of destructibles. The first one is level 1, then level 2, so you can easily destroy them. And then at the end, there's just a wall. It's just a wall. I think Emma's going to drag that in now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
And behind that wall is the old chef, the original chef.
Because where did he go? He must have gone somewhere.
Where did he go? We kind of ignored the fact that the original chef has gone missing. Here you go, Emil. It's
Oh, right.
the door that sorry, go on your files again, Emil.
Mhm.
There, yeah, 52. Did you show that off? That's the walls. That's not the security guard door. That's the wall for the
right.
chef. So Freddy will knock down this wall and see the chef on the floor. He's starving. There's cans of food open, and he's just basically dying there. You start the battle, and you see he has a badge on. He's basically dead. And let's go through the battle dialogue for the chef.
Sure.
You start the chef. You start the fight, and it says, "Freddy, is that you? Please help. I don't know where I am. Freddy." And then this is after you fight him, when you attack, and then Freddy, and then he just dies. So Freddy immediately kills him. He's weak as hell. He's got 1 HP from the get go. So he dies. Even Chica and Bonnie, even though they don't fight, they take a while to kill.
Yeah.
But
He's on death's door.
this guy,
stunned.
yeah,
That's it.
he is done for.
Yeah.
Right. So you kill him and you eat him, and that's the genocide ending. That's the disaster ending. After you kill and eat the chef, you now have complete power, and Freddy becomes the final form. Which I think we have an image of. Do we have an image of the levels? Yeah, of the difference of levels of
might be
I
able
do
to-
have the image. Got it.
Did you have it or
I do. Here you go.
nice? Yeah.
So once you kill the chef and eat him, the final. Oh, one sec, guys. There we go.
There we go.
He becomes the final form, Shadow Freddy. So this entire thing was turning him into Shadow Freddy. So he becomes, first of all, just sort of pissed off, and then he gets rabid and slightly purple, and then he becomes Shadow Freddy. The chef hat disappears, and he's fully taken over by this influence.
Yeah.
And then you can leave the game, and then the disaster ending happens. I don't think we have any artwork of that, but
Probably not. Yeah.
what was the concept of that? I think we do have a plan. I'll see if I can find that. Oh, I think the game just ended, and you have to start a new game, and then something
Yeah.
else happens. Okay,
Right.
fine. So once you do that, the game ends, and then you're encouraged to do a new game. But do you remember what happens, Emil?
Yeah, I think I remember that the elevator seems to not work as it should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. So basically, once you've done this, the new game is broken. Someone even more powerful than the Night Guard was watching you. So there's another character called the Puppet, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Puppet, and we did see his box. So let me go through the dialogue. If you speak to the Puppet, the Puppet is a main character. He is the preserver. He's a defender of life. Okay, he is a very moral, a very nice guy. So if you speak
Nice guy.
if you speak to the puppet on the first night, which you can, it's not in our demo, but you can do it. He says, "Oh, hello, Freddy. How are you feeling? It's been a while since we've spoken. I heard that you're going to be the chef for a while. That's pretty exciting. And of course, like the original chef, you'll have to explore the basement to gather ingredients. So I bet this won't be the last time we talk. But let me give you some words of advice if you're going to be snooping around here. The basement has many floors. Not too sure how many, but a fair few. You're on floor -1 right now. And to access this floor, you needed a keycard from the manager, right? I've got one myself. But the basement isn't magical. It can't produce new ingredients out of thin air. So once you take all of one floor's ingredients, you'll need to access another section for more. So I bet you'll be given another keycard tomorrow to visit floor -2 through the elevator, just so you know. What else? Well, don't go snooping around too much. I mean, while you're the chef, the basement is basically yours. But come on, your restaurant has never had a reputation for safety. So just try not to break anything or go anywhere you feel might be unsafe. You don't want to be down here for longer than you need to. It's all cold and damp and dark. And lastly, you're going to see a lot of animals down here. But I don't mean animals as in you, Bonnie, and Chica. I mean pests. Rats, bats, pigeons. I have no idea how pigeons get into this place, but they figure it out just fine. So just listen. It's really important that you do not kill them. Don't attack them at all. You really don't need to. You can just scare them off. It might take a while, but trust me, you just give them one of your famous bear roars. I practically live down here, and I've never needed to hurt any of these animals. It's just much better this way. I know it sounds unsanitary, but they don't taint the food at all. I don't even think they care about the food. It's just a nice place to live in, I suppose. So please just leave them alone, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Oh, and actually, one last thing. You don't need to do this if you don't want to, but while I've explored this basement, I've lost some of my strings. Based on what I have on me at the moment, it looks like I've lost 16 pieces in total. While you look for the pizza ingredients, you'll probably stumble across a few of these strings. And I know you've got a lot on your plate, but I'll reward you for each thread you return to me. Just a little something. All right, I'm done. That's all I've got to say. So go out there and make some pizzas. But again, please don't hurt any of the other animals down here. You just don't need to. I'll see you around. Good luck, Freddy. Okay. So that's the puppet on night 1. So yeah, that's right. So there are strings, and I think, have you shown off the strings? So I'm obviously reading the dialogue. I think there's an example of a string that is hidden on the floor.
Yeah, here it is. It's very
Okay.
faint. It's
Yeah,
very
so
hard to miss. Yeah.
Yeah, the strings are you mean very hard to spot.
Yeah, spot.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. Easy to miss, hard to spot.
Exactly, yeah. There's like 6 different spots for these spinach strings, but yeah, they're hidden around the location, and you can just pick them up. And if you take them back to the puppet, he will increase your max health. So there you go. And if you go with the bad ending, after you break in at nighttime and stuff, the final 3 days on the bad ending, he just disappears.
Yeah.
He's no longer there.
It's just an empty box.
It's an empty box. Yeah, he's gone. So you can no longer redeem strings on the bad route. What else does he say? Let's see if I can find some more puppet dialogue.
I don't know if he says anything more like of importance.
No, I think that is it. Yeah. Okay, right, yeah.
So I guess, we can show off some more of the... We haven't shown off the other bosses yet, actually.
Yeah, okay, let's go there, and
yeah.
then we'll talk about what happens on the perfect ending,
Yeah.
on the disaster ending.
So the
Okay,
game,
so yeah,
the game basically has 4 boss types, basically, but they're reused a few times. Here you can see the overall sprites for them. We have the monster rat that we encountered in game. We have a wolf, we have a vulture, and we have a giant bat. I don't know
Megabat.
Yeah, Megabat, that's right. Yeah, these are the overworld sprites as you would see them in the overworld. And I think I have some battle sprites here for all of the enemies, actually. Yeah, pretty much. It's like almost a full screen. But yeah, you can see the vulture. You can see the nest that it's in. It would shoot, or not shoot. It would fly up into the air as an attack, and then it would let its, I guess, vulture babies fly out
Yeah.
and hit you like projectiles, basically. And they would fly back into the nest, and the big vulture would then land in the nest again. You can also see much more of the monster rat's actual animation sprites, the claw moves, and I think also just general walking animation for walking up to Freddy to attack.
Yeah.
There's 2 sprites for the Mega Bat so far that we managed to make. And otherwise, just everyone is here except for the wolf, I guess. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's otherwise just all the enemies.
Yeah, and you can see the dead sprites for the cat and the dog there,
Yeah, that's true.
as well as the Easter egg characters. There's a recolor of the crow that looks like Stone the Crow,
Yeah.
and there's also a recolor of the cats that look like Candy and Cindy.
Yeah, there's supposed to be maybe like rare occurrences or something that
Yeah,
you get. Yeah.
There's another image in the album of the albino and melanistic.
Yeah. Again, like adding, like, because we had the base sprites, which were the hardest to create, recoloring them would be really easy. So stuff like this, for example. Let me just grab the right image.
These would just be rare
Yeah.
variants. Spice
Yeah.
things up.
They would be like easy to add in the code, honestly, because it's just taking the same code for the enemy and adding different like stats, basically. Maybe even making their movements faster or something like that. But otherwise, yeah, this would have been like pretty easy to add to the game, and it would have
Just looks
like
cool.
kind of doubled the content in the game, I guess, kind of.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doubles the stuff people have to collect.
Yeah, I suppose if they have to like actually see every single character.
Yeah. It makes a good.
I also realized that it actually, you can tell like the rats and the squirrel and the skunk, they're all kind of the same base sprite. That's because they're roughly the same size, kind of. And I guess the melanistic and what was the other one?
Albino.
Yeah. Those versions make them look kind of similar, maybe a bit too much. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's a very limited color palette on these versions.
It is. Yeah, and also of
Well,
course because of the game's style, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
let me see. I have like a dialogue sprite sheet here, which is like pretty much all of the ones that I managed to finish.
there's a night guard.
Yeah,
I like
there's
how
the
the
night
puppet-
guard.
Tilts.
Yeah, the puppet only tilts his head. Yeah,
Yeah, he tilts his head, and then I think his
it's a glowing
would be
eye.
nice if I could zoom in nice and naturally, but I can't. But yeah, his eyes kind of glow a bit. Oh my god, this is chaos. Yeah,
Yeah, you can see the pinpricks on the eyes.
yeah. And the manager has some more expressions that I don't think he has in game right now, but would have likely been used, obviously.
Like a happy
So-
manager.
Yeah, he's happy. He's a dumbfounded manager. He is suspicious and everything. Proper facial expressions. And also a different pose with the finger pointing. That's very unique. He gets out of his chair for once.
Yeah, different actual
Yeah.
torso.
And then we have the night guard as well. Yeah. Just the
So,
generic night guard, I guess.
Yeah.
And all the other characters. Foxy as well, and Bonnie.
Foxy's head is huge in the sketches you did on the right.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that.
They're very rough, and they're done with a mouse, So, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, also, Sean wanted to show off the ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So in the bad ending or the bad route, when you're breaking in at night, yeah, there you go. There's a rare chance to encounter ghosts of pests you've already killed. So they would come back and they would just take down your health in the overworld. So they wouldn't actually start a battle. They would run into you in the overworld, and instead of triggering a battle, they would just drain some of your health. So it's just to make the game harder, as a punishment, essentially. So there you go. What else we got? Okay, we can show off some of the floors, the mock-ups for floor 2 and floor 5.
Right. Is this
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So here, this is an example of how the floors were going to look after Shan's redesign.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this floor had a merchandise sort of vibe, which is I think inspired by the Bending Machine merch level, where they did like the flashes and stuff.
The third chapter.
Something
I think
like
they
that.
had all
The worst one.
plushes.
Anyway, yeah. So pretty sick. Very 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 rough. Some of it is pretty finalized, like the top right with the Chica room. That's fairly rendered out. But don't worry about it if you can't zoom in anymore. I can tell you're struggling here.
That's
But some of
fine.
them are also really sketchy. Yeah.
It's just plushes and bags of merch and even rugs.
Yeah.
Funko Pops.
And obviously, like, as opposed to most of the game sprites right now, this is like unique art for every room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also why it would be such a big task to
Yeah,
finalize.
nothing repeating here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was the other floor as well.
This is floor 5 or floor -5.
Yeah.
Which was going to be all piping and like a boiler room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wires and stuff like that. So again, very very rough. But you can see there's nothing repeating here, aside from like obvious props like the doors and the arcade machines and stuff like that. You can also see some puppet graffiti at the bottom left. There you go. So all the graffiti is actually done by Foxy. There is an entire sort of subplot where you discover that Foxy's an artist.
Yeah.
There's some more graffiti there of his face. And you can read it. You can interact with the graffiti when you have a follower, and then the follower will make a comment.
So yeah, like the unflattering Chica graffiti we've seen before.
Yeah.
So if Chica sees that, she goes, "Oh, that's not very nice."
I'll see if I can find
Yeah.
that. Okay, graffiti. Chica portrait. Okay, yeah. So if you have Bonnie as a follower, and you interact with the unflattering Chica, he says, "Oh, hey, this painting's of Chica. It looks just like her." Well, on second thought, don't tell her I said that. If you say it with Chica, she says, "Is that supposed to be me?" And that's it. If you're with Foxy, he says, "I had a lot of yellow paint to use up." Okay. There's one that says "Let's eat." There's a graffiti that says "Let's eat." If you go up to it with Bonnie, he says, "Well, this looks cool. I like the colors." If you say with Chica, she says, "Hey, this one has my catchphrase. Though I don't respect vandalism, I guess I could give this one a pass." And then Foxy says, "This is from this year, 5th of August, 1984. That's when the game takes place. I did this one when I was hungry." And then we'll do a few more. Oh, okay. There's a pizza graffiti. Bonnie says, "Now this is a pizza. Just looking at this makes me hungry, and I just had lunch." Chica says, "A painting of a pizza. It looks better than the ones we sold before you were hired." Foxy says, 18th of April, 1983. This one I call Cheesy Dream. Proud of it, but my skills have improved. There's one that's really funny, actually. Hold on. Okay. Pizza time. There's one that just says pizza time. Bonnie says, "It is indeed pizza time." Chica says, "Well, this is cheerful. If only the person who did this used it to actually advertise the pizzeria. They clearly have some talent. Why waste it by painting the basement walls?" Foxy says, 22nd of February, 1982. Fun fact, I have never eaten pizza before. So I really like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a few graffitis, like there's like 10 or 12 graffitis in the game, and you can interact with them when you have followers, and they say so. Okay, what else can we show?
We can show the full layout of all of the basements.
Yeah, let's go. This is going to take
It's going to be a big image.
Oh,
but,
okay, it's a very simple guide.
Yeah. So
that blue line is the elevator.
Yeah, it's basically like connecting the elevators. It's not like height based or anything like that. It's just based on the size of the individual maps.
So you can see floor 1 is tiny. Oh no, sorry, that's the pizzeria.
There's number 8 up here is technically level 8, which is the elevator itself, because that's like a sub level in a way. Level 0 is the pizzeria. Then we have level 1, which is like a J shape. And then I think we also explored all of level 2.
Yeah, I
Just
think we
a
did.
bit bigger. Yeah, it's a little more compact as well. Level 3, which I don't think we explored all of, but yeah, here it is with some
A
markers.
bit more
for different things.
symmetrical.
Yeah, and then we have level 4, which is already starting to get a little more complex. Level 5, adding
So
some.
in level 5, we introduce vents.
Yeah, right. Yeah, vents. They're basically tiny hallways, kind of. If you have
Yeah.
an enemy in there, you're gonna have to basically fight them. There's no way around it. And I think we even have
Yeah,
like a unique battle background for that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. We can show that in a moment. There's level 6, which is this humongous thing.
Really intense. Yeah.
Kind of looks like a pyramid in a way.
Yeah.
Kind of get some
it's-
Aztec vibes from it or something, maybe. Like
Yeah,
it is,
and I-
yeah. And then finally we have level 7, which is like really utilizing the maximum like space for the
Yeah,
entire
it's
level.
really
Yeah.
filling in the gaps.
Really
yeah.
cramped. Yeah.
People, you can actually fantastic that we have this image because it actually shows the barricades that have power requirements. The purple text.
Yeah. You can see
Yeah.
up here in the upper right corner, for example, that's where the
chef.
chef would be. Down in
And in the left,
Yeah.
in the left, you see an 8.
Yeah.
That's where the night guard is.
Yeah. He's at the end of the
So-
very, very long hall there, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. The office is in that little next to the orange dot. Yeah. So you kill Foxy. You get 8. You have an attack power of 8. You can then break down the door to the night guard, kill him, and then you get level 9, and then you can finally find the chef. Okay.
And there's also
so
a bit of a secret about this level. Right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder if anyone can figure it out.
Yeah.
Actually.
It has something to do with the layout of the map.
Yeah. Let's ask. Can chat figure out what this level looks like?
Yeah, the colored numbers for this is the power level that you need to have in order to break through a purple like door in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily like the object isn't necessarily purple.
Yeah,
just-
it's just the purple dots on the map basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone asks, how did the chef get stuck there? We will get to that. Don't you worry. Varman says it kind of looks like a bunch of FNAF maps put together. That's a good. That's a good conclusion. Someone says FNAF 2. That's all I see. Yeah. So top left, ignoring the addition with the night guard stuff, that is FNAF 2. Yeah, you're right. So FNAF 2 has a map with, you can even see the vents, even though they're kind of, there's additions to them. But yes, FNAF 2 is in the top left. What about the bottom left? Who can figure out bottom left?
Oh, someone sees it.
Yeah.
Odium. Yeah.
Bottom left is FNAF 1. Candy's 1.
Yep. Totally.
So I was expecting someone to say FNAF 1 first. And no, there are some differences between FNAF 1 and Candy's 1.
Yeah.
And
Believe it or
that is-
not, obviously.
Believe it or not, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Candy's 1. And what about bottom right?
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one. It's not, but it's not.
Kind of.
I mean, it's so compact, like you can tell.
Yeah.
Bottom right is Popco's, I think, says Odium, who I'm pretty sure I told the answer last week.
Obviously, like it's only the room layouts. You have to like
Yeah,
ignore
yeah.
all of the light beige stuff, which is shelves basically.
However, you're right. The beige things are wooden shelves, and the blue things, like the pale blue, are metal shelves. And in the Popco's map, the blue shelves do actually represent the 3D printers.
Nice.
So that's about it.
I
But yeah,
didn't
this
even
is
know that. That's nice.
Yeah. So there's FNAF 1, so FNAF 2, FNAF 1, Popco's, and then there's some additions for the Night Guard in the top left and the Chef in the top right. So
Yeah.
there you go. Okay, what else can we show before we start going on about the puppet and chef
Yeah.
stuff?
We might also have to wrap up soon, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so show off the item collection. There's
Yeah.
Exactly, spot on.
Oh, it's so nice. Look at all these items.
Yes,
I think
these are
some
all
of
the
you
items.
some of you may have spotted them in game when I took like the debug chest or something with all the items in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although the blue and the green chef hats are wrong. They have the wrong.
Yeah.
So, Bar left, they are all health items. Um, and then the second row are
Second column.
items. Sorry, so second column, yeah. Garlic bread, which is the top one, I think that increases the amount of health you get from the upcoming next 3 items you use. And then there are these jars, and with different colors. Those are spices, and spices are used to deal extra damage or scare, an extra amount, all the pests. So there's mint, which is the green one at the top. That is used to deal extra, stats to rats. Then there's black pepper, which I think is done for pigeons, maybe. There's cayenne, there's red pepper flakes, there's cinnamon, there is white pepper, there's orange juice, which is on the
Yeah.
third column, lemon juice, and I think that's it. So those are all actually genuine. What's the word?
Products,
Repellents.
I guess. Or repellents.
Yeah.
Nice.
They are real repellents against actual animals in the real world. So they did have legit science behind them. So what you do is you'd use it, and it would throw that ingredient on the other side of the battlefield, and a bit like a Pokemon, like spikes or something, and it would make it so all your abilities had like a 1.5 times. There's the 3 chef hats. Blue gave you faster speed, green gave you health regeneration, and red, I can't remember what
I think it made you so that enemies would ignore you, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the overworld.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't start battles. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's like.
yeah.
The blue spray is an instant scare, no matter who you're against, apart from bosses. And then the red spray would do an instant kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
So
we
this is the
have
key
the
cards.
7 key cards, obviously. Yeah. And then
These are the special items next to it from the roller skates downwards. So these were items you'd get by completing the chase animatronics, getting a key, and then unlocking a door. The chests would have in those rooms would have these items. The skates. This is a reward for completing the rusty chase level. Increases speed when traveling through vents. The mallet is a reward for completing the iron chase level. It flattens pizzas instantly in the cooking section, so you don't have to punch them anymore. The coin, which is clearly a coin on a string, that's a reward for completing the bronze chase level. It can be used to retrieve items from all of the vending machines in the game. So the vending machines are default; they just you can't use anything. You can't use them. But if you have that, you can.
It's strongly implied that Foxy made the coin on a string just to get free food.
Yeah, that's right. That's the law. But there's the lure. That's a reward for that's the cheese. That's the reward for completing the silver level. It triggers a revenge battle with an enemy from a previous floor. So each floor has its own like set of enemies, and if you did this, it would give you a weaker enemy from like a previous floor that would come back for revenge, right? And it would give decent loot. The battle. The collar. That's a reward for completing the gold level. It allows you to gain a ghostly dog or cat pet as a follower in the bad route. So if you guys know the bad route, there's no followers because you're by yourself. You're breaking in, but you can get a follower by getting a collar, and then you can get a ghost dog or ghost cat. They wouldn't last very long. They had HP and they would die and then disappear. And then lastly, the radar, which is a reward for completing the jeweled chase level, which is the hardest level in the game. It beeps when you're in a room that has a puppet string in it. So there you go. And then there's the key card, which is a level 8 key card. I can't remember how you get this.
Yeah, I can't either. I think it's a very ultimate end game thing at the very least.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get that somehow, and it lets you access level 8 or level -8, which is a museum. Emil, could you show off this and
yep.
2 images of the museum?
Just... Let's see. Here we go. Oh, I keep dragging the wrong image.
And the museum would expand based on what endings you've done. So obviously you'd only get the purple. You'd only get Shadow Freddy if you did the perfect. Fuck me, the disaster ending. And then also there's one for the pests, and you can interact with these, and then they will tell you some information about the characters. There's some blurbs I've written for each of the main characters, which is pretty cool. I'll go through that later. Yes, that's the level 8 keycard. Next to that, on the next column, there's the flashlight with purple light coming out of it. That's called the moonlight. That would reveal secret messages on the walls. And I think you get the moonlight by doing something with chase animatronics, like a secret.
Probably.
And it'll give you secret messages, which would tell you some secret lore stuff. Next to that is, like, under that is the string. That's just a sprite that's used for the puppet strings. Under that is a pink fish scale. We'll go through that in a bit. Under that is the chef hat. That's just the hat you get when you start the game. Under that is the golden chef hat with the golden badge, and those are unlocked by the perfect ending. And then the final column, those are the chase animatronic keys. The chase animatronic keys. There you go. Right. If you interact with the water cooler a lot, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's like if you interacted with it 100 times, another boss fight appears, and Emma will now show this. He's tiny. It's Legfish.
Blast.
Legfish is a secret battle. If anyone who doesn't know who Legfish doesn't actually come from this game, but we did decide to give him an Easter egg in this game. He is a fish with legs, and he has his own theme song. I'm pretty sure it's the final song on the soundtrack on Game Drop right now, and that's what the pink scale is. That's Legfish's blessing. Hold on a sec. Let's sort this chat out for a little bit. I've just noticed there's a bit of a...
That's fine. People are getting ecstatic over Lickfish, I think.
What did the blessing of Legfish do? Did it bring you back?
So yeah, the blessing of Legfish, or the Legfish's blessing, which is that pink scale, it would allow you to survive death once. So you would, whenever you die, if you had that item, whenever you die, it'd give you an option to revive. And you could say, no, it's fine, and you can just start again. But you can, if you want, get all your health back and use and consume the Legfish blessing. So there you go. Okay. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. Almost there.
Then we have the chef hat item, which is just the chef hat that you get at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's from the beginning of the game.
And then a golden chef hat and a gold chef hat badge, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what you get at the end of after the perfect ending, I think, isn't that?
Yeah, after the perfect ending, you become the chef and you get everything. And there are sprites you made of Chef Freddy with the golden attire.
Yeah, let me see here.
Oh, wow, perfect. There he
Let's
is.
see here. It's going to be very blurry, I think, but yeah. Here's all his sprites, basically, or his punch
That's
sprites.
funny. That's him attacking.
Yeah, I know.
He will not do on the perfect route. But
Yeah. I think I just made all the sprites anyway, but whatever.
show some of the... What's Freddy attack 6 and 7? That's pretty sick.
Oh, yeah, that's... I think we showed, like, the progress of his...
Insanity.
Yeah, his dark evolution or whatever.
Exactly.
On the bad route, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to rush through basically the lore of the game. Okay. So as you guys can tell, if Freddy embraces his dark side and starts killing people... show off the pizza while I talk. If he embraces the... This is a sketch that Sean did, just for practice. If Freddy embraces his dark side, he will turn into Shadow Freddy, as you can see. If you could mute some people while we're talking.
Yeah.
But the embracing of dark, motivations and whatnot, that's not just something that is like a moral thing in this game. It's actually some sort of virus. There is a dark sort of shadowy parasite that exists in this universe that turns creatures immoral, rabid, aggressive, angry, and purple. So Freddy turns purple over the course of a week if he embraces this parasite and he doesn't try to fight it and get help. But that's not the only instance of someone turning purple and starting to kill people. That would be the Purple Man. Now, when you killed the chef, in the game, you've completed the disaster ending and you can start a new game. But if you start a new game, the elevator will not work. This is after you complete the disaster ending. The elevator will no longer work. It will send you to another floor that just has the puppet, and that's the puppet realm. And you might recognize the puppet realm from Pop Quiz Arcade 2. It's a little similar. It's a bit similar to that. So I'm going to try and find the dialogue for the puppet. So you can fight the puppet in this game. The puppet is the final boss of the disaster ending. When you actually get to fight against someone who is roughly your strength, he is actually quite strong. So you start the fight with the puppet in the puppet realm after you defeat the disaster ending. He says, "Freddy, what happened to you? What happened to everything? You could have stopped yourself from turning into this, and you know that. You always knew, but now your shadow is in control. It casts you as you once cast it. So much death down here, and now you're forcing me to add to the pile." And then he transforms. He transforms into the puppet master. This is some concept art. Emil, just delete the pizza, dude. The puppet master is a god. I know that sounds pretty intense for Chef Wanted, but trust me, it fits. It's part of the whole story. That's the puppet master. He is a god, and he protects life. He says, "But that being said, I really do not like to get my hands dirty. Killing just isn't my thing. So I will have your friends do it for me." So he brings Bonnie back to life as like this zombie ghost thing, like in front of him with strings. So the puppet refuses to kill. So he just brings Bonnie back and gives him the power to kill Freddy as a zombie, which is hideous. It's disgusting. So the puppet says, "Your first victim, the best friend, Bonnie the rabbit. Such a shame. If he was truly alive, this would be the last thing he would want to do, but he isn't. So you kill Bonnie again." And the puppet says, "There he goes again. Bye-bye, Bonnie. You're persistent, aren't you, Freddy? But trust me, I already know how this ends. I know exactly how this is going to play out. I've been through it before so many times. I thought you could be different. I tried as hard as I always do." He brings Chica. Victim number 2. Do you remember Chica at all? Do you remember her face when you killed her? I sincerely hope for your own sake that you don't. Chica dies. Great job. That's 2 innocent people killed twice. Truly something to be proud of. So tell me, Freddy, what made you go this far? You always had total control over how this story would end. So what was it? Curiosity. You knew something like this was going to happen. What if I kill everything? You would risk ending the lives of real, living people, friends that you loved at some point, just to see yourself get stronger, just to see how the world would react, to see how everything would turn out. Puppet brings back Foxy. Your third victim, Foxy. You know, he would never tell anyone this, but Foxy adored you. You were everything he couldn't be. Friendly, cuddly, talented. You'll have to believe me when I say he really was your biggest fan. And he loved being in your shoes earlier this week, on stage, seeing everyone smile at him, trying his best. For those few days, he had never been happier. And then you killed his friends, and then you killed him, and then you killed Freddy. I can't even begin to imagine how he must have felt. And then Foxy dies. I really don't want to believe that you are a born killer, Freddy, destined for murder. But it seems like this shadow will always be inside of you in some form. But I will always try to fix you. I need to. This is why I exist, Freddy. This is why I'm like this. Why I can do what I do, and why I have the abilities that I have. I am here to always try to fix you and people like you. So I'm not stopping. I'm here until you do this right. And then the puppet brings back Freddy, the original Freddy, the Freddy that has been abandoned because Shadow Freddy's taken over. Puppet says, and then Freddy himself, Shadow Freddy, says for the first time that it's me. And then Puppet says, "Is it?" As soon as you started to embrace the shadow inside of you, you became your own predator and your own prey. Freddy Fazbear died. You abandoned him, and now he rots with his friends. I'll be honest, I don't even know who I'm talking to right now, but I'm doing my research. You then kill Freddy. Puppet says, listen, Freddy, or whatever you are, I'm sorry to disappoint, but this isn't going to end with you killing yet another person. It's just not. I'm not going to die here, I promise. Again, I was put on this world to protect life by any means, and sometimes I won't win. And you know what? That's fine. Because for as long as I breathe, I can try again. I can go back and give it another go. That's one of the powers I'm given, you could say. Listen. This fight, it hasn't been to see who is stronger or who is more willing or anything like that. It was just a test to drag things out to see if there was anything left of Freddy in you. Because I thought that even at this point, you might have been able to stop yourself, turn back to normal, as unlikely as that was. I just really wanted to give you that chance. And now that you've proven to me that you really are broken, I am going to grant myself permission to kill you. Puppet then stabs Freddy Shadow Freddy through the heart. He says, so that I can try again. I'm sorry, really. I know my sense of morality might be a bit confusing, but to keep it simple, in rare circumstances, I may need to end the life of one to save the lives of many. And I know you've already witnessed another example of this. I'm sorry you saw that. Everything would be so much nicer if murder just didn't happen. But while people like you and the old chef exist, I'm the best compromise this world is going to get. Let's go back to Monday morning, day 1. I'll be where I was, and you'll be where you were, and I sincerely hope that this time you do listen to me, because I am getting sick of this. But I'll get it right eventually. I know I will. I have all the time in the world. And then the game actually does reset to night 1. And the game, you can then, if you've already if that was your first time playing the game and you've just done the disaster ending, then you can finally do the perfect ending or the good ending or whatever. And the puppet goes back in his box, and you can try again. So you might be confused about what he means by us already seeing him killing someone for the greater good. The puppet is the one who blocked the chef, because he's a time traveler. If you can't already tell, because we just reset time. The puppet knows that the old chef becomes the purple guy. He knows that he becomes the killer of children, and that's what the badge is. The gold badge on his chest is a chef hat, but it looks quite a lot like the purple guy badge from FNAF 2. So the whole story is about the purple guy being prevented by the puppet. Because he's been infected by this purple, influence that makes him kill people.
Same thing that happens obviously to Freddy when it becomes Shadow Freddy. It happened to the chef becoming the purple guy.
So you do actually find, in one of the breakable rooms that you can knock down, there's a newspaper on the floor that is for next year, and it says that there's a killing. So I'll try and find that, because I do have dialogue for when people can speak, can interact with it. So when you pick up the newspaper, it says, a murder report from a torn newspaper article. Strangely, it's dated 1985, which is next year. This is probably a prop from one of Chica's upcoming scary stage performances. Bonnie will say, whoa, what's this? A newspaper article detailing a murder? What's this doing down here? And the date is next year, 1985. Oh, I think this is from Chica's murder mystery horror show thing. She told me about it a while back. False alarm, Freddy. Though I don't think she needed to put this much detail into it. Jeez. Chica says, a newspaper article about a killing? What the? This must be some kind of Halloween prop from last year. Well, maybe it's just being stored here so we can use it for next time. And then Foxy says, oh, look, a murder. Interesting. Very interesting. Not as interesting as pizza ingredients, though, is it? Come on, let's get on with this job, bear. So Foxy doesn't give a fuck about it. But so there's a newspaper article that the puppet has left alone for some reason, and it's showing us that the purple guy, or the chef, turns into the purple guy next year. So the puppet is preventing it by killing him. By
directly killing him.
Yeah. The puppet
just block him in a room. Jigsaw level. I'm not killing you.
Yeah, the walls are. Yeah. So that's the story. Of Chef Wanted, basically. Freddy becomes a psychopath, and it's because of this purple shadow
Yeah.
sort of.
I mean, maybe it depends on the player, I suppose.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
You can choose to beat the game as you're told to,
Yeah.
because the puppet tells you don't kill anyone, you dickhead.
This is
But if you do
probably the
anyway-
most like complex like writing. This is definitely like the best writing I've ever seen for a FNAF Tale game.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I think we all did a really good job planning this out. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
pretty.
I mean, it's pretty complete.
Yeah, we had all the dialogue done. There's no
Yeah.
there's no dialogue left to write.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but there you go, guys. I mean,
Maybe if Sean's up for it, we can make this into a comic.
maybe. I'm going through the image page to see if there's anything else worth showing.
Pretty much.
Add some more battle sprites, I think, might be just interesting to look at.
Yeah.
Would have been fun to actually complete all of them and make them really expressive with the characters. Foxy, Bonnie, and Chuga.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, actually, okay. So there's a few things, just some small things. The trophies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The achievements in the game. There were going to be achievements
Yeah.
for completing different parts of the game, and they were going to be visualized through trophies on
Yeah.
the menu.
I think that
Where-
will be the last as well. I don't know if there's any more either.
What do you mean, like images to show?
Yeah, but content also, I think.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's the Chase animatronics map, secret thing,
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah.
and there's one more thing I want to talk about actually,
Hmm.
but it
Right,
should be
yeah.
quick. It's number 17.
All right. Oh, it's a small one. There we
Ah,
go.
it looks fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are 11 trophies in the game. Good Bear, which you get by beating the good route. Bad Bear, which you get by beating the bad route. Chef Freddy, which you get by beating the perfect route. Chef Wanted, which you get by beating the genocide route or the disaster route, but before you defeat the puppet master. Thanks for playing. That's what you get for beating all the routes. New game, you get that by defeating, in quote marks, the puppet master. Puppet's Little Helper, you get that by collecting all of the strings. Basement Dweller, you get that by completing or collecting all of the arcade items, so the skates, the lure, the radar. Art Critic, you get that by inspecting all of the graffiti in the game. Fishmonger, you get that by defeating Legfish. And then there's one underneath that, as you can see, as a scroll bar, under that called Midnight Wanderer, which you get by interacting with the strange ghost. So that's related to the moonlight, which is a UV light you use to discover secret messages. I'll tell you now, the ghost, I think we were still trying to figure out who this ghost was going to be. I think it was either going to be Golden Freddy or a character called Fred Boar. He's a boar, like a warhog. Fred Boar is from Fred Boar's Family Diner, which is a competing establishment down the road. And that is canon in this game. There is a competing establishment that went through the Bite of 84, Bite of 83, I think, where someone tried to order pizza with too much cheese and they almost died. I think they did die.
Yeah.
So that happened at Fred Boar's. So Fred Boar, I think, might be dead or something. I don't remember. But there's a ghost, and you get another achievement called Midnight Wanderer by interacting with him. But we can ignore that. But there's Fred Boar, which
Fred
is another
Boar and King Johnny.
King Johnny, which is obviously Spring Bonnie.
Free.
Yeah, King Johnny and Fred Boar. Anyway, and then show off the map now. Stuff. So there was a secret map which I think you would get if you defeated Legfish, along with the blessing.
Yeah, I think so.
This would show an order based on the colors, a bit like the ending for Popcodes.
That's a
And
giant
also,
one.
if you brighten it up, it would say Chase. There you go, Chase. So what you'd have to do is overlay this image over the Chase animatronics map, and then you'd have to stay in place in those X's, and then you'd hear like a ding.
Yeah.
So I think the first one, here you go. Here's how it looks when it's overlaid over. So yeah, I think red must be the first level because obviously that's the first key card you get, and then the next one must be green. So yeah, all you have to do. Bear in mind, there's different maps for each level, so it's always possible to stand in place. And then you get a ding, and then each time you do the ding, I think that's how you get the moonlight. I think that's it.
Yeah, probably.
Or the level 8 key card, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's literally all of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have an image post which I sent Emil, which is where Emil got all these images from, and I can probably just release this image post with
Probably. Yeah.
another news post on Chef Wanted, and you guys can see all the stuff that we were showing. But I think that is it. Yeah. So if anyone has any questions, we can probably talk for like another 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sean is still here. She's looking at memes. She is here. So I hope, yeah, you guys realize how big this game is, and
Yeah.
you know,
And why it would take ages to continue, obviously.
yeah, it would have taken.
One thing is like how big the story is, you know, but that might not have like that much to do with how much there was left to actually like implement in the game itself, like functionally and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of the story, I will probably release all the dialogue as well. I've got some ending dialogue here. Perfect ending. With Freddy impressing the locals and the food critic with his amazing pizza skills, the manager of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza appoints him the permanent role of head chef. Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy reprise their original roles at the show stage of the location, with two brand new singers soon to introduce themselves to the rest of the gang. The original chef is never found. Good ending. With Freddy successfully cooking his way through the whole week as a temporary chef, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is back on its feet after finding a permanent replacement. Without Freddy and his friends helping out by taking over the important role of pizza making, who knows what might have happened. The original chef is never found. Bad ending. With Freddy being given the busy and important role of taking over the pizzeria's kitchen, it can only be assumed that the intense stress of the new job is what made him turn insane. With the manager being the only staff member left alive, it is truly impossible to predict the future of a now completely ruined Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The original chef is never found. And then the worst ending, or the disaster ending. You killed everyone and you found him, didn't you? I gave such a simple instruction, Freddy. Why do you have to make this so difficult? And that's obviously the puppet talking. So yeah. Okay, questions. Fred War. Who is the female voice that is speaking? That's Sean.
Good question.
That's my girlfriend. She works on this game. This game is a game developed by Team EKS. That's Emil, Kane, Sean. And so Sean's an artist. She's an amazing artist. You might actually have seen her art before. But yeah, that's her. She's talking.
GG Games is asking if we're going to publish all the assets. No, we're not.
No, but
We can publish like a few things, but not everything at once. No. Sorry.
Yeah, we can probably give GG Games the animation, the walking animations.
Yeah, if you want to use it for a stream or a video or whatever, sure. But yeah.
No, we won't give the it's not an MFA. What was it called in Game Maker?
Oh, what? What do you mean? Which one?
What's like the project file called?
Oh, that's still called Freddy Game Jam Game, I think.
No, I'm talking about the game file type. Like it's an MFA for.
That's like a GMX, I think, or something.
Okay.
Not sure. Yeah.
We're not giving out the GMX. There you go.
Yeah. We're definitely not giving the source code.
Yeah.
Someone
says, are there battle sprites for characters like Feral, Freddy, and the Night Guard?
No.
There
aren't.
No. It would have been difficult to do the Feral Freddy. It's not just a reskin. Someone says, how did Freddy get infected with this virus, and like how did the virus start?
That's up to interpretation, I guess.
Yeah,
you could argue it's the player. You know, kind of like how like the termination manifests in a person in Undertale, I guess, maybe. Like kind of.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But it's obviously something physical as well in the world, because the purple guy gets it.
And as for which ending is canon, that's like that's also I mean, there's no sequel to this game. I don't know, like this game isn't like canon to the regular FNAF lore, or the other way around, because you know that has to deal with animatronics and stuff, but it still follows the same like patterns and whatnot, like the purple guy and stuff like that, you know. But So
I've also seen people ask if the purple guy is William Afton. No, it's not William Afton. It's not necessarily Simon either. It's just purple guy.
Yeah.
It's just a dude.
it's like
He
an
has no
alternate
name.
universe where there's a different purple guy, and
Yeah.
things played out differently because of the puppet and shit, stuff like that.
Exactly,
So
Someone says, what inspired you guys to make this, and also what made you want to make this bigger? And the answer to both that is basically, this game started as a game jam game. In fact, you can actually go on Emil's YouTube and you'll see that he played games from fan games at
yeah.
Reddit.
But you don't have to watch that stream. That was a bit cringe.
You don't have
But-
to, yeah. Just
Yeah.
for context, Chef Wanted was going to be a part of that game jam that we were a part of. So that made no sense. So and then we had like some really cool ideas for this game, and we were like, okay, this is going to be too big for the game jam because it was
Yeah.
time restrictive. And so we were like, okay, if we're going to make it bigger, let's make it a proper game.
Yeah.
And so we set up a story and this gameplay idea and the gameplay loop, and we just wanted to finish it, and it just took ages.
Yeah.
So
The obvious reason behind why we wanted to make it bigger is because it had potential. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
it's a game we were interested in making and also playing. It's a game we really wanted to make. I guess part of us still want to finish it. It's just it's unrealistic at this point because of so many reasons. All of our projects, obviously. I have Five Nights at Candy's 4. Kane has Pop Goes Evergreen. And we all have stuff in our lives besides that as well. I don't know if anyone knows, but I have university right now, with projects and stuff, which is especially weird during all this special times in the past year. Being home and all that.
and
So,
Sean and I both work, and
Yeah.
it's not like the funding that Scott gave us let us quit our jobs. We still have
No.
work,
Yeah.
so we don't have all the time in the world, but we do still work as much as
Yeah. I think it cut out.
we
there,
can,
but
and
yeah,
just Chef
but whatever.
Wanted just being on a hiatus constantly was really motivating.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone wants to know what was the game going to be like before we expanded it.
I think it was going to be a very simplistic, basically what it was like in the first hour of the stream, maybe. It was still going to be this 77 floors with going into the basements, picking up all of the ingredients, fighting some pests here and there. And the game was also always going to have this this moral dual route kind of thing where you can choose to be good or choose to be bad. That's why the integral the fighting mechanic is either to scare or to attack. That was a thing from the get-go.
That's very important to us.
Yeah.
The
The maps,
most
the
difficult-
content within that structure was what expanded the most with the
Yeah.
backstory and the characters and all that. So yeah.
All right, I think we can probably wrap it up.
Yeah, I think so too. Nice.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's enough. Well, I'll like I said earlier, I'll work on a soundtrack video playlist. Now that everyone knows the character names and stuff like that. So that'll be happening probably this week, next week, and we'll probably do another news post to show off this stream, and some of the images and stuff like that.
Yeah, and otherwise that was it. This video is obviously going to be on demand or whatever after the stream, so you can just rewatch if you came in a bit late and then watch all the gameplay. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. I see we are around half the viewers that started, but that's pretty cool still.
Yeah,
Still
I'm surprised
100 of you that have been
viewers.
sitting here. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for 3 hours almost, just about, or more actually. Yeah. But yeah, so see ya, and I promise we will get to Five Nights at Candy's 4 in the future. So yeah,
As soon as you say that, I think
at
people
some
ask-
point in the future. Yeah, I will share more when I have more to share, basically. So yeah, see ya everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.